Blessings.
Yeah, man, blessings. Yeah. Oh, you mean the Titans? But they are not tonight. Me I tell you, it's our base player. We are speak boy, you know. Tonight, hot, you know. Well, when just talk to me, Detective Bedrin card. Every minute he call him up. He must say, Jesus, Titans. Yeah, then can't wait to know better. We could just start the show and start beating them from early because you know we're not playing with them. We're not playing with them. Start the show.
Up and ready.
Up and ready. Knockings. Yeah, man, we watch the Prime Minister. Boy, I'm run out and start. These Jamaican people are called me comic strip, you know. The man are called with some things, you know. Yeah.
Well, that's why we're here to clear it up.
Yeah, man, the man are called with some, like we country, some joker country, some comic strip business, you know. When call me
Wakanda.
That time in the Wakanda from some comic strip business, you know, fictional character business from in 1966. Just Google it, I want to see it.
Yeah, man. You're right with what I said. It more
with fantastic for them and thing. Yes.
So I want to know if Andrew Holness, you understand, start to what sort of mystery Andrew Holness is perceiving. Stupidness. It's totally stupidness. Madness. Wakanda, a cognate term of Wakantanka, translated as the Greek spirit and occasionally as great mystery, right, in Lakota among indigenous North American people. So you see, Andrew Holness just use term out of its context. You understand? Around, you understand? Remember, you know, Andrew Holness is a political artist, right? But tonight we are going to, you know, as we evolve through the night, right? Particularly where he spoke several things and tell several lies at his conference. That is.
Well, I got you with that, you know.
Yeah.
We'll put up the date, so I got you.
Yeah, man, we are here to break it down, and we are. You know what? We are going to take Jamaican people, both locally and in the diaspora, right, to show that everything that Andrew Holness stated there, right, they are lies, right, as it relates to the economy. The economy.
It's a lie.
And here what we are going to use. Tonight we are going to break down. Remember, he went into Parliament, you know, and he used the 2012 food basket, right? 2012 food basket, and describe Portia Simpson government. You understand that they have no control over the economy. So tonight we are going to show him that as it relates to the minimum wage in 2012, which that was roughly about $4,500, what that amount of items could buy in the food basket that he presented in comparison to now. So everything what I say, we are going to mash him down tonight.
The words tonight, you know, people.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to show a news, a prime time news. Remember, you know, people, it's the same prime minister tell about dual citizenship. We want to listen to him in other clippings, prime time news clippings. Yeah, the opposition leader speak. Him too. Yeah? Just hear my that's the opposition leader. And by the way, he might pick up the diaspora. And I thank them. But Prime Minister Andrew Holness, by the way, the diaspora and dual citizenship we have to, man. So you cannot fight against you one way and then and that depends on we know and I say yes, we do good for the country and everything. How that work? Big mama, you know.
Exactly. The diaspora is a mixture between Commonwealth and non-Commonwealth. Them need to know that. And that's why the diaspora is. Because you can only they confine diaspora to Commonwealth. You understand? No. The non-Commonwealth diaspora, particularly in the United States of America. We can't do that. Right? And the diaspora, remember, you know, from the diaspora, we are giving Jamaica, right, a sustained, right, economy as it relates to $3.5 billion annually. Look, what Andrew Holness need to recognize, that $3.5 billion annually that the diaspora is given, right? In essence, we are the largest, right, as it relates to foreign income earner in Jamaica. Because guess what? Tourism that make the equal amount, roughly about might be 4 billion.
But it down on last year to 1.7 billion.
But look at the difference now, Wayne. Look at the difference between the hotel, right, generating that. Remember, most of the money that going into the hotel, right, don't circulate in Jamaica, you know.
No.
So Puppy John need to come out and make the people know that most of the money that the hoteliers are making, that portion of money, majority of it is not circulating in the Jamaica economic space.
True.
Right? So it is the diaspora, right? One of the main column of Jamaica economy. And they need to know that.
True. Look up at this.
Review of rules to enable more Jamaicans living abroad participate in public. Opposition leader Mark Golding is pushing for a review of rules to enable more Jamaicans living abroad to participate in public representation. This follows the Constitution Reform Committee's recent recommendation that only Jamaican citizens and not those with dual citizenship should sit in the country's parliament. Golding lobbied for inclusive policies on day 2 of the 10th Biennial Conference in St. James.
We are going through a process of looking at our Constitution, and part of that dialogue must involve a discussion on what it is to be a Jamaican. I personally am of the view that we can't take a myopic, insular approach to this, given the realities of who we are and that we're spread all over the world and how dependent we are on each other. Our rules around who can participate at whatever level, in my opinion, should reflect that reality and should be inclusive rather than discriminatory or exclusionary.
Golding's call comes amid concerns about his dual citizenship and his apparent hesitation to relinquish his British passport. Other public officials, including Government Minister Matthew Samuda and the opposition's Julian Robinson, have faced similar scrutiny in recent weeks. Prime Minister Andrew Holness and the opposition leader both support allowing diaspora members to serve in Parliament. However, their views diverge on the matter of dual citizenship and the pursuit of high office, such as Prime Minister and leader of the opposition. While the Prime Minister did not directly respond to Golding's suggestion on Tuesday, he did take a moment to acknowledge the diaspora for its contributions locally, particularly during the COVID pandemic.
I want to recognize and place on record the appreciation of the government for the tremendous support and contribution of the diaspora.
No go play it again this right now, you know. Him want to do him recognize and the support. Make him repeat it out a few out again. Not my word.
Man, him a big old dirty hypocrite.
Not Byron word. Not our word.
Exactly.
Make we hear it again, Byron.
Support and contribution of the diaspora.
One more time.
Respond to Golding's suggestion on Tuesday, he did take a moment to acknowledge the diaspora for its contributions locally, particularly during the COVID pandemic.
I want to recognize and place on record the appreciation of the government for the tremendous support and contribution of the diaspora. as mentioned by the leader of the opposition and Minister Johnson Smith, when tourism earnings fell off, went down to literally zero, it was the members of the diaspora that shared their income with their Jamaican family.
Meanwhile, for the first time in the island's history, Jamaica has retained $5.1 billion in reserves.
This
All that too, now we're talking about that. Does you know see when they share them income? Well,
size of the reserve acts as a protection for your foreign exchange rate. You have all of this reserve and look at all the problems in the country. The moment you don't have the reserve is the moment you have problems. So what has changed in Jamaica is that Jamaica is now building buffers and reserves.
And
buffers and reserve. You hear this too?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, cool. You hear this now? You hear this better?
Yeah.
So the same diaspora will have them dual citizenship. It does a thank us. You know, to help the country and save the country.
Yeah.
Not the PSOJ. Because them spend the foreign currency. Right? So not the PSOJ. And the next thing, you remember I said them borrow money if they put up the reserve, you know. And you remember them, it's a buffer. If you never borrow the money, that means the money that run away. But we still have to pay it back. He borrow the money when go borrow the last time, $1.8 billion. I think put the reserve and do nothing. Because the dollar that run more. So I put in a more debt more than anything else same way.
Exactly.
Same way, and we grow ourselves, brother.
It has to be paid. It has to be paid back. It has to be paid back.
Of course.
Right? But Wayne, what you notice as it relates to that conference, Andrew Holness, bad politics want to divide the diaspora, right? And when I say divide the diaspora, he want the selected few that he selected, right? And remember, you know, you have the organic. So you have Andrew Holness diaspora and you have the organic diaspora, that is we, right? Remember, he started to call us the dirty 30, right? The main reason why Andrew Holness wanted to do that is just because the organic diaspora have the following issues. The issues with his statutory declaration, corruption, the issue with crime, the issue with health, the issue with education. And so then, because these issues now are fundamental to us as it relates to good governance, and he realized that we are speaking about these issues, we are highlighting these issues, we are bringing these issues front and center of our conversation. He doesn't like that, you understand, because it is now showing up his government, you understand, to be a poor, very poor performance. And that is the situation now where you see that Andrew Holness is now dealing with the politics of exclusion. Now, I love how Mark Golden, right, speak out and defend, right, the diaspora. This goes to show you that Mark Golden is a solid leader, because when you look at it, Mark Golden realized that the diaspora is so significant. Here, Andrew Holness is admitting, you know, that during the COVID period, right? Remember, it is the diaspora who hung up the Jamaica economy, held it up, you know. You understand? Him, Andrew Holness, is admitting that. But yet now, you understand, he wants to know, and just look at it. Andrew Holness more than can make it feasible for the diaspora, because he's the prime minister. Number one, Andrew Holness is the prime minister, and Andrew Holness has the majority. You understand? It takes 2/3 majority to pass laws, right? Either in the parliament, right, goes into the Senate, it takes 2/3 majority. But you are going to tell me if Andrew Holness is very serious about the diaspora. Andrew Holness could have simply, you understand, put all of those things right in the first so-called draft of the constitution reform. But obviously, those are not the issues on Andrew Holness' mind. So when Andrew Holness come out and speak, you understand, people must know that Andrew Holness is a political canartist. When he come out and he speak, you understand, as well he must speak now good about the diaspora, you understand, while in closed doors, right, he's doing everything to affect the diaspora. Then, okay, you are the prime minister. You have the majority. You have 48 member of parliament and 49 member of parliament. And you can easily, right, just put laws to say, okay, all right, the diaspora can participate, right, in the electoral process, right? Let us look on our diaspora and extend in terms of what our diaspora is doing in terms of the diaspora contribution. So then now let us look on the constitution to say that, okay, all right, let us widen the scope and responsibility of our diaspora. Give our diaspora such an active participation in parliament and where the diaspora can represent. Now, if the diaspora is going to represent in parliament, you will have like Dr. Devon Taylor, you understand, who can be a part of that process, you understand, as it relates to land reform and the Beach Act. You understand? But Andrew Holness don't want those things. Andrew Holness involved in what we call crony capitalism. You understand? Selling out the beach lands, you understand, to his friends and elites, you understand, and setting up business, right, for American, right, and other people, right, Chinese, you understand, being treated as first-class citizens in our own country, and other persons being treated as first-class citizens in our country, and the Jamaicans who voted for Andrew Holness treated, you understand, as second-class citizen in them country. Majority, you see, what Andrew Holness government is doing, when Andrew Holness, if we allow Andrew Holness to continue his mayhem with his policies that hurting us, our Jamaicans are going to be able to even access their beaches. Just look at that, you know. All Jamaicans are going to be able to access their beaches. You understand? All the prime lands, you understand, gone to Andrew Holness' friends, families, and cronies. And that's why we call it what Andrew Holness' government is simply a crony capitalism. You understand? Because all of his policies supporting the PSOJ, you understand, and them friends and political kickback, nepotism, cronism, and skullduggery. This is everything will come out of Andrew Holness' mouth. Andrew Holness is a liar. He's a liar from the pit of hell. And so then people are not to listen, you understand, to an Andrew Holness, right? Because number one, Andrew Holness being lying to the Integrity Commission, right? His statutory declaration 2021, 2022, 2023 cannot be certified. You understand? And obviously why they cannot be certified, because he's lying to the Integrity Commission. You understand? It's just plain and simple, you know. But I don't know if the Jamaican people are majority of the Jamaican people. Moon say majority. Let me just correct that, because we have Jamaican people who are listening to us now, Wayne, and I think that they are making the right decision in terms of shifting away from Andrew Holness, and thus we see the result of the local government election. So let me take back that. You understand? Jamaican people are now realizing, because guess what? We are giving them the information, right? We are giving them the information. I heard him in the diaspora. He's talking about 100% facts. But he knows
not facts. He's a wolf. He's a wolf. By the way, don't move from this. No people in the diaspora. Remember to start to you know, we are mystic around what it don't till the rest, you know, type and signing. But remember, I'm going to say something to you. So these are the same diaspora we have dual citizenship. And just sit down there and fight against. Exactly. Can we fight against them talk, you know? But exactly. Still when the country in a debt like that, we come to the rescue. No, if you come to the rescue and you're prime minister, you shouldn't have talk because you want to play politics, you talk about dual citizenship. We have dual citizenship people. That's why we have burn him out. Yes. In disrespectful, but yes, still we rescue the place. Not PSOJ. They never rescue the place. Them are more distraught every year because of them are carrying the junk things then for the money. That's how money are the value. So If for them alone, the money they were even borrow and put it depleted. In a 1 year, because them have spent 7.8 billion and come in with what? 1.8 billion. Them export and import them reach 7 billion now, you know. Look on the deficit. And more than $5 billion. See, so for them alone, say you have 5.1 or 5.2 billion in the reserve. Them go buy it and use it. Them I want more. You know, say for them the diaspora, them done.
Exactly.
We not say them done. Remember Jamaican money no leave when you leave the show that I just pay for your money now. You know I'm not used nowhere else, you know. Nowhere else.
To show you right?
So in turn around and this way.
Yes.
Yeah, I know him congratulate us to save them when them now not out of tourism. Make up your mind that show him very hypocritical.
Exactly.
You can't listen to this guy. You can't listen to millions them that them not have no sense.
Exactly.
You know if I didn't see him Byron, I don't know if I didn't see him where the guy named over Portland, them stay here. Maybe I'm a maths teacher.
Oh,
a maths professor.
Oh, yeah.
Because he not think straight.
Exactly.
Without the way, I remember I know our money go without strings attached. And I like them I give back some goods or something, it stayed there.
Yes.
It got there. Then take the money and give our people in a Jamaica and then get the US to use or the foreign exchange to use and buy junk things. If I never that Jamaica sing, right now, the dollar maybe reach out 400 to 1. At them time they that's what in Jamaica. I pass that. If I never we. But you have no respect for people who do a citizenship neither. Just go after your opponent. Your player, remember you know, command law, the command in the command law, Commonwealth. Right?
Yes.
Commonwealth. You know go and play something where you know say the man now break no law. The opposition now break no law, not break the constitution or nothing. You can't say well, you could have if you could have come and say him thief $1 million, not even 1 cent they can't come and say him thief. Not even 1 cent. But look around Andrew Holness saw the amount of them.
All right.
Them hey brother,
Owen,
have to wake up. Yes, brother.
Look how hypocritical he is. When Darrell Vaz brought out the dual citizenship issue, right? He never know that it was going to blow back in his face to the fact that, you understand, a lot of people on the Jamaica Labour Party side in Parliament have dual citizenship. Now,
1/3 of them.
1/3 of them. Watch this now. So after Andrew, let me show the people how Andrew Holness is so hypocritical, and as I said, he's a political con artist. When Andrew Holness realized that, okay, that sort of strategy that Darrell Vaz used gone down in the garbage dump. Look on the position that Andrew Holness shifted to now. Andrew Holness claimed that, okay, is okay with dual citizenship, right, to be in the parliament and make representation. However, right, if you are going to the highest office like the prime minister, right, you have to be, right, birth, right, and you can't be neither Commonwealth or non-Commonwealth. Now watch this now. The hypocritical thing of that, in our history of our politics, we have never voted for a prime minister.
Never.
We have never voted
no
for
cabinet
a
minister
prime
neither.
minister.
No cabinet minister neither. No.
Exactly.
Good.
So then, what does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? Because remember now, people, right, the deputy prime minister, if something happened to Andrew Holness, right, and God forbid, right, said he passed, it is the deputy minister, prime minister, right, who is going to have to step up to the plate, or some member of parliament, right, who is going to have to step up to the plate.
Yes.
So then, what does he mean when he said that if you are going to the highest office, right, you cannot be a dual citizenship? You understand what I say? No, you have to just look, in terms of when you think of the contribution that the diaspora, you understand, been given for over the many years, umpteens of years, right? Now remember that majority of the people who leave Jamaica, right, as it relates to the technocrats, people who are very skillful, right? They are here in the diaspora, and they would want to come back and offer service, right, to their country. Now, these are people who are very experienced as it relates to having local knowledge and international knowledge as it relates to the high level of awareness that these people would have. Now, that sort of experience would have now served, right, the Jamaica economy, right, very well in terms of the knowledge that they have to pass on, right? And so then, why Andrew Holness, right, being flip-flop with his decisions, right, to the fact that going against the diaspora, right, is just to show the only fact as it relates to that is simply because the organic diaspora, right, is calling out on the very issues and the reality of the time. The reality of the time is that let us start the truth, people. You understand? We have a prime minister who is extremely corrupt. No two way about that. We have a prime minister that is extremely corrupt, that cannot, his salary people cannot justify as it relates to his wealth. Andrew Holness is $1 billion in wealth.
Millions, yes.
If all of the things that we should process as it relates to what Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness have, right? They've gone over $1 billion.
Millions.
So let us wrap this. Yes, let us wrap this around our head, right? If we are to wrap this around our head, there is no prime minister that ever passed through, right, the history of our politics that half rich like Andrew Holness. And hear this: you have prime ministers who had businesses prior to venture into the politics, right, and cannot attain the wealth what Andrew Holness have. Andrew Holness leaving university owed, right? All this what you call is
school fee.
Yeah,
School fee loan, school loan.
School loan.
Loan. Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that between 1997, right, and as we speak, Andrew Holness $1 billion. You understand, wealthy, right? More than any. There is no other politician, if people need to tell the truth and have everything revealed. No politician in Jamaica rich like Andrew Holness. How comes Andrew Holness coming from nothing? You understand, to be on that pinnacle of success and not having a business to do that? It is impossible, people. It is impossible. It is not like Andrew Holness have a legitimate business. Now, look at Mark Golden. When Mark Golden ventured into the politics, right, Mark Golden was a successful businessman. And as it relates to that, in all the I's and cross all the T's and doing what ought to be done, blessed lied. Doing what needs to be done, right? Mark Golden take his business.
Greetings and blessing, brother.
Blessing.
Greetings and blessing, man.
Right? And so then, and that is one of the reasons why we Titans, we are going to flatline Andrew Holness tonight, bringing forward, remember, you know, he took the 2012 food basket and hung it in Parliament, and he criticized Portia Simpson, led government to say that Portia Simpson, right, policies not working, and Portia Simpson policies are destroying the economy. Tonight, we are going to take him to task. So what we are going to bring up for the people of Jamaica, to see that, okay, let us go back and revisit the 2012 basket that he displayed in Parliament as it relates to the minimum wage at the time, and where people can Google it. We have the evidence to show that the minimum wage at the time was $4,500, and what $4,500 could put into that basket then in comparison to now that the
It is, my brother. It is. You see, when you put things them out in basket,
yes,
it's like it's not 3,000 bits spend, it's like 1,000, but it's full the same way. You 1,000 no can buy your lunch.
All right.
So when I say nothing to him, that's so.
Yeah,
And the next thing we don't want to miss out too. Because we know the diaspora, you remember me just play it like they just come here, I forgot to touch it back. Where the man say, you know, him thank us in the diaspora, we, the whole of us, him thank us because we saved Jamaica in the pandemic. But you still remember we have dual citizenship, you know. So when you run out and do foolishness, you have to wonder. Remember the PSOJ saved them in our we.
Yes.
I will continue to do that because we agree to it. Yes, every single cut money, yeah, them. Yes. But you know, we no family man, we no can't do this. Now, I think the Prime Minister say I'm going good. I think that only that down there send money come give you know, when I give a barrel. I when I get nothing from money like that. How we continue if you do it all of the country? That minute now going so great like we matter about. No. And next thing again, with the same dual citizenship, you have a Prime Minister. We run Jamaica named Eddie Siago. We don't run Jamaica. Number one, he not even qualified. In America. He not come from the Commonwealth. I work with the CIA. March up a place and them take him and put for money without even manly family consent. This is what them do. And then you're going to talk about a man a ban. Matter of fact, he talked to Mark G yesterday and I said, Mark, you ban up a university, you know. In a St. Andrew. I thought himself. I never know him. I never know say my parish. I'll be a foolish this thing, you know. Be a foolish this like be a foolishness. Yeah?
One of the things I heard him stated, and I tell you say it burned me out, you know, when he was trying to say that, okay, all right. Many of you don't know that the opposition leader and myself born on the same month. Now, where Andrew Holness is going with that? Look here. You see, Andrew Holness sort of reverse psychology.
No,
I want to give the impression that okay, we are in the same boat. No, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. But hear this now. Mark born the 19 like my son. I said, but you watch we never use some little thing from we now. Me born the 20. Yeah. So Mark Earth strong all over the mind. So when you're good, like Mandela born our month too, you know. Exactly. You have some other people like, you know, the emperor himself born this month. But you have some people like my grandson born the 23rd, like the emperor. See, my granddaughter born the 4th. So we have other people born this month, like Merciless and Greg Rice. I move with some people, you know, some of them pass off them article. But you see, when them bad, like Andrew, them not good. And then go to the extreme level, but tell me what, we can't oof them because I know movements. We know movements. So when I want to know, to me we are talking as a Marky G, you know, after Marky G celebrating Earth Strong, it's all over and I might one after, you know. So I want, you know, many people don't know, them know.
Long time.
Them drop it for 1 month, when I say, I'm not talking for him in the next month, I hear some people, no, so you can't free him over yourself, you know. So we say, no, man, I have no one of the month, but in the band this month. I'm at the bad egg in a July. I'm at the bad, I'm at the July. I'm at the lie in a July. I'm at the lie. Remember, I'm at the lie this man pirating. If I walk the face of the earth, and
be a face with it. Be a face with it.
Psychology, you know. And when I ramp with him, you know.
No.
But we know for him. Because when him get mad, him know, so okay, loan some, him have the mad spirit for 3 and loan some. Because when him up them, him go on mad, you know. Yes. And cussing bad word and go on. We know. Remember me the side there, man, when the eagle fly in a lady.
Yeah.
When the eagle fly, you know. Be the right side of them so them can't go around me. So we know him style. So we oof him with him style. We know when them I tell him lie them and everything, you know. It's what me do. Me not argue with him, me play them and then we dissect them. You start. I remember I know with the facts checking around here. Him a wolf.
Yeah.
Never come out about him about facts. It's not factual. Yo, you have a factual and a talk about what I'm talking about. I'm just talk about the mythical place in a Black Panther. Wakanda.
Yeah.
And it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Be a foolishness in chat.
Like it. Make you come in and blaze the fire, no, man, because I go back to
Blaze the fire line.
blaze the fire, no, lie, because yes, man.
Well, you know, propaganda is always, you know, exhibit and stage, you know.
Yes.
And when you have a propagandist who always run out and spread propaganda, he make himself look foolish. Because it relate to what we, you know, relate to our fans around here who tune in. Them all know say Marky J a July man. And them know say him brother that July man. But we always emphasize say him lie and him my worst July man. Him can't compare. I want him know say Titans are July man too. Right underneath the number. Me I 24th, you know.
So
I mean, no, if me, yeah, I mean, no, if me did have Jamaica for run, given the opportunity, would I do a far better job than what him I do?
Yeah. You see?
Long time.
But
you understand? Because
yeah,
film thing where him having is just for destroy Jamaican people.
Yeah.
Him not like see nobody flourish and prosper. If you don't name Holness and come out of film household, you're not supposed to prosper. If you not help him rob and thief the country, you can't prosper. So,
Exactly.
you know, the stage where I play upon is not a ballroom where we go present yourself to watch them type of activity that play out in front of it.
Exactly.
We are going to rubbish them thing there and light them thing there with fire.
True.
Like what we are going to do tonight.
Yes, man.
You understand?
Yes.
Because 8 years worth of disgrace governance mash up the fabric of Jamaica. I talk about it all the while. I always use that term, that the fabric of Jamaica. 8 years worth of bad governance mash up that fabric. You understand? We can't find not even a tailor or dressmaker for men back that. That gone right off. How Jamaica gonna come back from Andrew Holness destruction? People don't want to follow me that direction where me I go. It's going to take Marky J a long time. That's why you have to bring Marky J, the man with a clear mind and the clear vision and the clean hands and pure in heart. Ja send Marky J come to take up that role. Because Jamaica sink already, you know.
Yeah.
Jamaica sink. The only thing left for Jamaica do is implore. I tell everyone we're tuning in tonight. And it sink under this regime. Because you can't move 1.7 trillion. Them size of money there have to be accountable for. And I know him knows so we are aware that the money is not there. But as a prime minister, him don't come out and say nothing in regard to that. And the rest of things them, the rest of money them, the rest of activities where no right for your country develop under them society scheme there. It's not right. So this man I should even there to meet with Marky J, because Marky J a class scheme, you know. That little diaspora thing that some opposition them shun that, but you know, I like how Marky J can face the music.
Yeah, the man is a class.
Because Marky J face the music and can dance the music, but him can't dance no music.
No.
That's why I'm scratch at the inception and presentation.
True, make I tell you something like this. And
Yeah,
and
man.
you know when though them invite the opposition leader, but sir, because through them come up with the foolishness.
Yes.
So you say if him they turn it down, no them that run with that.
Yes.
The man a turn up.
Yes, I gotta get my thing.
Greet the kids them have to carry in pay Jamaican, you know, and July, you know. And just tell you, oh, when him a come in a plane, and when him see him, I say, oh, the plane full. You better stop lying, brother, man. It hurt me when you lie, you know. And then say, oh, the diaspora conference. Instead of talk, say, you know, me have it, you know. Not my word.
Yeah.
And say, the plane full, you know. Most of the time when I travel, the plane full. You understand? The plane full. So, you know, film say, oh, there's my conference. Wait, I keep like, and then when I'm going there, people, as a prime minister, I need to talk to the same guy. If you see the plane full, you sit down already. But and the people them walk past. Remember when you go up there, you have flying a front seat in a first class. you can't see when the plane full until them pass you. Because you want them to call you in at the plane first. Now you go and go sit in first class people.
First class, you go in first.
Yes, man.
Go and see when the plane full. And say, oh, the day time I go in and the plane full. This is how I'm lying, I forgot to say.
But
the
first class treatment is that you go in first, and when the plane land, you come out first.
Thank you.
First class.
So,
you can't tell me nothing about first class because we are traveler. You understand? We travel all over the world. So you can't tell me nothing about them settings there.
Good. So
right?
when you go to the plane full now, and so, oh, the diaspora. Him carry everybody from the ministry then. Carry the world member of parliament and the one of them go there. And then him thank us who have dual citizenship too. You know, for help out Jamaica at the bad time. Now, what kind of man this? Eh? By the way, you know, so something lied. I'm not sure now, them just release something more showing it by right. They could just read it. Now put it up and they can just read through it. The same one way just start about because the health ministry, you know, it's a tough tongue of the worst performing minister.
Oh, yeah.
And then get up and rating about him at the best and the next leader. That is crap. Look much baby I did all about and then him coming up kind of I'm not take blame, you know. Exactly. And the prime minister not really nobody. And the worst prime minister in the history of the world.
But him can't rein in nobody because all of them know him secret. As a matter of fact, not secret. All of them know him public. Because him not hide and do it. You understand me? I say? So everybody knows, say. You understand? He mess up. Every member of parliament know definitely say, look here. Andrew Holness, you understand, need to resign. All of them know. Right? The opposition know. Right? The government, you understand, so to speak, as it relates to Jamaica Labour Party government, you understand? All of them know. You understand that he needs to resign. It's just that they are just playing politics. And where now, could this happen? Could this happen anywhere else in the Caribbean country? You understand, as it relates to which prime minister, right, in the Caribbean country as we speak, you understand, miss out on the statutory declaration for 3 consecutive years and don't show it. And still be a prime minister. Which one? Someone in the chat, name that country, let me know it. None.
And so show the money. Sorry for cutting. I'm going to show the money by Iran and make a run through it to the people them. With the health ministry, that's 700 billion.
Yes.
Now, what's it from the 2 year how much money they so never pay over? Because some people are saying the 2 of them, I will see the money. See them are putting that 700 billion.
700 billion.
700 billion, right? So we're going to put out something when them put out today. Before we put out that, we're going to look for Wakanda now. Cheetah. See Wakanda, the Black Panther, Wakanda. So this is Wakanda. Officially Kingdom of Wakanda. Fictional country appearing in American comic book, published. You know, Marvel Comics, right? Created by Stan Lee. You know him? Jack Kirby. And you see the first in a Fantastic Four. Yes. July, our month again, you know, Titans.
Yeah, man.
July 1966. You see it? Wakanda. Okay. So it does have so when Prime Minister Andrew Holness got about Wakanda, he might call people them a cartoon character now.
Yeah.
Real.
I be a fiction my deal with.
Yeah, fiction. Fiction. Some around the country like that. Me don't know. Oh, Wakanda. Where am I going with that?
This someone is
just use the word again. This is the people there.
Yo, this someone just trust me.
But Wakanda. And the youth them are Wakanda. You know, see the man a cartoon I read, I watch my cartoon, I comic strip I read. Eh? Make a show you the thing now, the 7 billion now. Make we discuss this because we're not letting go after that. Look on this now. I'll show you that thing. So when you see him, he made a man with them cards to talk about it. Tell the accounts, black, assessment of 700 billion spent by the health ministry. So the 700 billion them said spent by them, right? Look on this. Remember, big it up that you can't see it good. You can't see it. You can't see it to read it.
Yes. So it's flagged by the Auditor General in her annual reports over several years, 2015 to 2016, over payment of 237,688 right, in salary and traveling to be recovered. Wow. 2017.
Okay. These are 2015 and 16, where you matter over 10 years, right?
Yes.
So 2015 and 16 is just a 200,000, them say. With 13.
Yeah.
And in salary and traveling to be recovered.
To be recovered.
All right, so 2017 now.
Yes. 2017 to 18, overpayment. 6 employees overpaid in salary and allowance. You understand? $1,190,863.
All right.
These are the illegal activities that under Andrew Holness government. 2017 to 18 again, fixed assets, 7,799,000, right? In value for 43 computers, equipment missing.
What that money they gone? I nearly 8 million that.
Look here, yo, this Andrew Holness, reader, 2017 to 18. Contracting and procurement, no evidence of procurement process for 17.94 million, and no sign that the permanent secretary approved these contracts.
Where that money they gone?
Criminal government.
I know. And
criminal government.
I remember connect one now. Remember continue. I've got to talk about this. This is the next one. Big it up more. You can't see it good.
Okay.
2018.
Continue. Yeah, 2018 to 19, contracting and procurement, US dollars 288,900 spent on consulting services for 9 months with no competitive process or advertisement.
Don't move, like, don't move now. So we could convert the 200 and just run it over 300,000.
Yes.
In the near to it, really, this is 289,000.
Yeah, let's run it up to 300,000. Run it up to
US. Remember one US now, 100,000 US are 15 million, 15.8 million, you know.
Yes.
It's a 40 million dollar, you know.
Yeah, roughly about 46, 47 million.
It's a 40 million dollar.
Yes.
Okay? 40 million dollar look pan. And when them say this up,
2019, 2020, 867.49
million. Nearly $1 billion.
National Health Fund and 840.8 million from capital expenditure, but unable to verify due to insufficient accounting records.
All right, and the man watch this alone, double that money, I know.
But
this a 1 point, nearly 1.7.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.7 not. This a 1.7 not $billion.
Billions. All right, look at now. 2019 to 20. Bank interest not paid over to miscellaneous revenue, right? To what is that? 2,141.
Yeah. That look like that, yes.
Yeah, 2,141,000,000 $258,073 for the financial year.
Man.
This Andrew Holness led government. So when Andrew Holness,
2 million.
You understand? Them diaspora conference. You understand? I take pure lie and pure garbage out of mouth. These are the things that the Jamaican people need to look on. This government need to resign and leave Jamaican people.
Next one, I know. Next one, hold on.
Okay. I could read this over-heading, man. I could read this over-heading too. Several
years. It should
flag by the Auditor General in her annual report for several years. All right. 2021. Unrecorded spending. Ministry received $365,138.67 as appropriation in aid. Hey, look here. From the National Fund. Projects implemented by its regional agencies. Hey, look here. What Andrew Holness is doing to taxpayers. No government in the history of Jamaica has ever done anything like this. The brother, you're a criminal. I mean, I talk. I'm a criminal.
See there? However, only 182,442,606.
Yes.
37 was disclosed in appropriation account, so resulting in an actual expenditure being understated by 183 million
When?
and 92,000. See there? 183 million 92,000. See there? See it?
Okay. Let me read it 2020 and 2021. Unlawful variant, right? 110 million 487 $277.07 million reallocated in budget with no evidence
of approval.
No evidence of approval. Hey, let me say something now. Let me say something. Right? That's why we know that Jamaica is not a real place.
What? Oh,
hey, look here. When Andrew Holness can't tell me say him don't know about this and him not in this, and 19 agencies under his responsibility. 19 agencies. So none of them are look corrupt up and tied up. You can't go on and him don't know about it. 19 agencies. You understand my deal with? And so then, that is one of the reasons why make people let the people them know Andrew Holness cannot discipline none of his members of parliament because they are wrapped up and tied up in the corruption. You understand? Number one, you understand? More bangarang is going to be into SSL if SSL is to be fully exposed. Because I am telling you that Andrew Holness doesn't have an ordinary profile account in SSL. Andrew Holness is a shareholder in SSL. Let me ask Andrew Holness something. Yes. If Andrew Holness, right, want to say that, okay, all right, I'm going to come fair and square with the people, Andrew Holness need to come out and tell Jamaican people how much money did you put in SSL. Now, why we can't know that? Why we can't know that? How much money you put in SSL and how much money you get out? Here why this question is very, 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 very important. It is very important, right? As it relates to what we know about SSL. Because SSL wasn't doing any investment. So then, if Andrew Holness getting out money out of SSL and know that SSL wasn't doing any investment, Andrew Holness now would automatically know that he is operating a Ponzi scheme. You understand? And plan the Ponzi scheme to rob the Jamaican people. Number one, it gone worse than that. People, let me talk to you, it gone worse than that. What Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark also have done is to take the NHT money, put it into SSL, NIS money, put it into SSL, tax, put it into SSL, and both Nigel Clark, Andrew Holness, and who collude with it as it relates to, you understand, them big friend. And that is one of the reasons why people, let me tell you the plain truth. The plain truth, because they cannot arrest you cross-carry. How are you going to arrest you cross-carry when you cross-carry and all of who share the money? You can't arrest you cross-carry. You can't. Look here. People, it is so plain that you cross-carry, as it relates to him and Paul Cheng Young, involved in this situation, you understand, in 1995. I not just know. I not just know. So you cross-carry had done this before and hide several assets in Miami for Paul Cheng Young.
That's true. So when there was an item, there was an item, you know.
Exactly.
Paul Cheng Young was an item. Yes, that's true.
Then, if you want truth and reconciliation, make Nigel Clark reveal the FinSAC report so that people can read it and have an understanding what's happened, right? Because I can assure you that you may have more than just Andrew Holness involved in SSL. I, right, search the investors for SSL, and what I saw, there are 3 silent partners there in SSL that were not listed as it relates to the shareholders that I was investigating. 3 silent partners. Who were those 3 silent partners? When I look on Andrew Holness' pattern of behavior, in a most of Andrew Holness' company, shell company that Andrew Holness have, you have Andrew Holness and them 2 sons. You have Andrew Holness and them 2 sons. People, if you believe that I am lying, go back and look through all the companies, Sunshine Mobile, and you name it, all those companies. You will see that there's a pattern there with Andrew Holness, right? It is Andrew Holness and his 2 sons. In SSL, you have 3 silent partners. Who are they? Who are they? And so then, remember that FSC, the Financial Service Commission, flagged SSL, right? And guess what? Nigel Clark understand, you understand, on the basis of why they were flagged in 2016. What they were flagged for? They were flagged for misappropriation of clients' money. They were flagged for misappropriation of clients' money. So then from 2016, they are full awareness that SSL, you understand, was a Ponzi scheme. Now, Andrew Holness, the Minister of Finance, right? The FSC did not close down, right, SSL. Why they didn't close down SSL, right? They have given SSL, you understand, time to correct their behavior. And guess what? SSL did not correct the behavior. And guess what? They know that SSL did not correct the behavior and still allow SSL to continue up until 2021. 2021, guess what now? Andrew Holness and the lady that they want to, Jean and Panton, that they want to put everything on, right? Left SSL. Jean and Panton, as according to them, got fired, right, and want to put everything on on Jean and Panton. No, Jean and Panton are buried for a time, people. And Jean and Panton are said to ourselves, say, we there, what really are going on, sir? Because I'm not seeing nothing going on. So come like home with me alone and get pressure. Jean and Panton have the secret and know everything, you know. You understand? So Jean and Panton feel stressed out. Jean and Panton squeeze. Jean and Panton say, look here. Listen to me. My original statement that I had given, right, as it relates to me who do all of that, it was not my, right, coming out, right, and give a free statement like that. I was coerced in giving the statement. Who coerced Jean and Panton? Jean and Panton said, I know we say it, I know we say it to the people. And said, you cross-carry. You cross-carry told her what to say. So then, if you cross-carry told her what to say, you know that we are safe for a long time. Say you cross-carry, I do that thing for a long time. And you cross-carry is the mastermind. Now, people, let me tell you something. I do audit on a day-to-day basis. Right? And where we have variances, we track, investigate the variances. You understand? And guess what? We make sure that we correct those variances. For persons who are doing accounts and where they can tell you what I'm talking about. You understand? Because I investigate all of those things. And so then when you have SSL internal system, there's no way SSL internal system is going to miss, right? Jean and Panton been stealing the money from 2012 coming straight up towards and don't identify that within their internal system.
But Byron,
yes.
So Jean and Panton, when you talk about, me the one where some people I want to predict because I know Big Mama always spreading propaganda and lie. I mean, I say, listen me one man now show her face. Remember that idea?
Exactly.
Yes,
right?
man.
Because this woman can't take the money. Remember, she's a wellness. She's a thing there for wellness. In she not nothing to do with the money, you know.
You're wealth advisor. Wealth advisor.
Wealth advisor.
Yeah.
She went to advise, our advisor tell her, say, hey, put the money aside on this. She can't go right and sign a check. That is not her job. She worked with the man for quarter century. She know him. The oligarch. She know him. Him give her what to go do and what to go say, and then set her up. That's why I mean I respect Fix. The Fix Bailey, you know. Yeah. Catch its bully. Because in Green that Incredible Hulk. You understand him sit down there. Him and the police, you know. Him and the police.
Exactly.
I'm gonna watch you right now when I can't tell him. Maybe just ask him upon the panel because we name the Titans. Fix Bailey a police. No, when I talk to you, the Titans.
No, man. Which police?
No, you mad man.
But you gonna talk to them there.
Get your ass guard because, you know, me not expect you to ask for that, you know, we know say I'm not policeman. Come on, load some.
Well, we know say my police close.
You're overwhelming.
My police close.
Yeah, but more Fix Bailey here, you know, when the Titans speak, you know, them know say you're not police, we know say you're a politician. And you do a bad work at it, you know, you expose yourself. That is bully are you we attack. You understand? We don't hold back no more on our Titans when you hear me now.
Exactly.
We're not big friend.
No, we speak the truth as it is because it is
Yeah,
the
man,
truth.
as is. No tabloid. So you see this woman, them take out their scapegoat and when you look big mama, big nasty thinking mama run out. You know? Pole star, big mama. Right? Yeah, run out. And hear them come up with the news. And Jean and Panton and luxurious
Yes.
apartment. They belongs to her. All they need to go do check and see if she have no luxurious apartment. They say she don't want it. When you look the people them to the apartment have to come out, the property and say, listen, this woman don't even rent something up here. She does up here. Must be a family member. This all them lie. Them lock her up. A matter of fact, a 5 government account and put on not even 3, 5.
Look at that.
Why don't you're nothing like that? Why don't take 5 account and put in the farm? You know what I'm talk about it? And the guy Nigel can't dangerous too, you know.
Yeah?
Nigel,
Very.
you know? Yeah, because him come and say the FBI work and them a do this and no stone and turn the man and lift up one stone and no. Not even one, you notice him disappear. Because when you call him out like this, him run go under him shell, you know, like a snail. You understand? Yeah. Yes. So I'm very dangerous.
Exactly.
Like, pick it up now.
Well, I'm glad you use the exclamation word, very dangerous. That is the piper's son, as Jeremiah said.
Exactly.
You know, I'm thinking when put out by Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark, the piper's son. He's a snake on the grass in Jamaica financial sector. All the money them that them put him for oversee, him on that side. Him not see nothing where I move. Oh, you can't have reputable people in a them position. Remember, Nigel Clark supposed to be the exchequer of Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
The exchequer was supposed to give every details for every last cent where Jamaican government them use at them disposal. Them know everything we're going on in every sector. So you want to tell me now that over this long period of time where all this money has been misappropriately used. And when I say use, I should even use the word use. I should have said rob from all the various ministry entities. You want to tell me, say, as the exchequer of Jamaica, you not have no track and trace on that? You supposed to have track and trace on that.
Exactly.
Because it come under your portfolio.
Yes.
Good. In the FinSac report, you cover up everything because you don't disclose it to the general public, and that information was of real substance to the general public as it relates to SSL.
Yes.
But as Byron said, it cannot be uncovered. Because it going to expose both the same Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you know, him in everything, they mix him in everything, you know. Because him the figure man, you know. Would have come out and if him clean, he would have expose them. But so they make sure get him dirty to begin with.
No. But let me correct that. Let me correct that line. When you said they get him dirty, Andrew, let's get all of them dirty, you know.
Well, yes.
Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you.
You're right. You're right, Byron.
You think when Andrew Holness decided to have 19 agency, right, under his responsibility, it was a premeditated thing, you know. All right, look, let me connect you again, like. When Andrew Holness decided not to sign the code of conduct and influence his men not to do that. Remember, say, another man, them are encouraging him not to do it, you know. And him the prime minister, you know.
Well, yes, everything I come from mainstream up a film.
Okay.
Head top there.
Watch this now. To tell you that Andrew Holness, from Andrew Holness venture into the politics, Andrew Holness' intention was to steal. Now let me prove it to you. Andrew Holness went on Big Mama station and have an interview with Henley, and claimed that he brought in $47 million, right, into the politics, you know. Well, guess what? I went and researched and realized that Andrew Holness began his political career in 1997. I have done certain research again and also found out that, okay, Andrew Holness also married in 1997.
True.
Further research show you that his wife was speaking about the wedding, right, and some news media, right, and was saying that they have no money.
They not none.
They didn't have any. So then, if you came into the politics 1997 with $47 million, how your wife has said, okay, right, we get married in 1997 and we never have no money? Inconsistencies.
Nothing for cook food.
Definitely.
Inconsistencies. So when you look on that line, right, it shows you again, say, Andrew Holness justified the lie to say that he got that money, you understand, from business that he used to operate. Andrew Holness never have no business prior to 1997. Never.
I don't cut you. What on the Byron?
Yes.
Well, the only business where we could have find him attached to was a charity worker scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not even to make no money, charity.
But what I know, I never him even run it. Him go volunteer do some work for a charity scheme.
Yeah, because that came up into my investigation to the charity. That was the only thing that he had done before he ventured into the politics. You know? The only thing.
Exactly.
And so then there's no way, you understand, from that charity that he could generate $47 million. Impossible. No way. Right? So when Andrew Holness is talking about he as a business as it relates to taxi, blah, 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 I've investigated that prior to 1997. You never have that. You never have that. You understand? No, remember, you know, it go further than that, you know. It went further than that. When Zara Burton started to investigate Andrew Holness somewhere in 2016. And why Zara Burton started to do that investigation, if people need to realize, and maybe Zara Burton now listen to me, you know. What triggered Zara Burton to do that investigation was the political campaign between him and Peter Phillips and Andrew Holness for the political campaign, and Peter Phillips asked him, you understand, to tell us how you come by your big house. Remember, say that cause the whole investigation, you know, with Peter Phillips
that triggered it up.
on the campaign, you know. And so then as a result of that, Zara now start to dig into it. You understand, and have investigation done. And then certain questions that were asked of Andrew Holness, and Andrew Holness was explaining his so-called source of income, source of wealth. Let me say that because we know say he was a politician, so when they get paid a salary from being a politician. His source of wealth. Let us put it the way there. Now, what happened? He claimed that he got money from investment. You understand? He has return on investment, speaking specifically to SSL. Andrew Holness couldn't have gotten return on investment when
from
SSL
it never invented yet. Because the name never changed yet. So,
right.
So this is a total lie again.
Yeah.
Because young and him eager and him thing where him have So you couldn't get it from SSL like when say. That was a lie.
He joined SSL in 2008. And
Because that 2008, I when
SSL
give the name SSL and release it. That means that them release together then. Like a business
Yes.
partner.
A business partner, that's why Byron said a shares him having there.
That 2008 SSL.
Of shares in the SSL.
Them have shares in there.
I'm glad you pick up that. Easy thing to figure out.
Easy. Yeah, man.
Right? You don't have no ordinary profile account.
No.
A matter of fact,
investment.
2000 in the panel stock exchange something with the matter. I hear him say
2008.
2002. He said 2002. Him said if he did invest $1,000, it'd have be 30,000 now. Right? 2 years ago, him said it, but him said 2002. Him couldn't find $1,000 US. Make
a paraphrase it better, lonesome for the people. Him say a friend recommend him to that scheme to invest that money and he didn't have it.
All right.
And he was talking about how much it would have worth at the current time when he made the speech if he had done the investment.
So
we see where Andrew Holness never have nothing.
Yes.
Right? Because I mean, when you go into him early childhood background, you don't see no wealth like in a Mark Molding family for pass down to him. So him could never enter into politics with 47 million and never have a job. Well listed before. The only farmer activity after university was going to work for this charity group. So you want to tell me, say, look like Andrew Holness did a ship cocaine through the charity because the cocaine could have should be up to the money there, you know.
Hey,
some farmer illicit trafficking could have give you that money for you coming up because I don't know of any Jamaican politician outside of Mark Golding will enter into politics with that enormous sum of money. That would have more led you mind to doing some business because that money can create real business. You don't want to go into politics to go beg a man to put you in a job because when you go into politics from the inception, you have to beg people to put you in a job to make you become an MP. Because that's how the real money start to come your way when you become an MP. So why you don't want a 47 million and go in a community and ask people to endorse you for you get a seat in a Henry Morgan house? If you have 47 million, and remember at the time, 1997, you know, 47 million look good than now.
Good money.
In terms of the strength of that money.
Good money.
In that,
you understand? So,
all right, so if you go back at 97, you can Google it and tell me how much was the currency, weight value. Tell me weight value. I'm going to work it out in the currency and see weight value now. I will just put it somewhere there and tell you how much money that value right now. Where did value in a 97? The Jamaican took me, have it there. You just go and just Google that and get. Because see the value right. And tell you how much you have in a US at the time. 97. Enough money you have in time there.
What if for money, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That would be over $1 million, maybe nearly 2 million or so US.
Exactly. Somewhere around there, so.
How much money was for the exchange rate? 97.
97 it under 100, you know. Yeah, about 8.
No, far under that.
Yeah, let me say. Far under that.
Jamaica to US in 19.
Hold on there. Give me some other documents. Hold on.
It was $36. It was 68 cents.
1997.
All right.
Yeah. Some part average at $35.58. 1990. Let me show them. Look here. Them can see it. See that?
Yeah.
The average. See the time there?
Yes.
98. So 97. See there? So that was the average.
36.68 to the US. Yeah.
All right. You see it?
Okay. Good.
So 36. So 36 million it'll be 1 million US. So
Right.
1.8 million US.
Map 1.8 million US.
One that will be nearly $200 million. I'm having.
Yes.
Exactly.
Same put in the US, even from him interest. And you have the 36, 37 out of that, I can say 47. Right? So him have enough money him have, 1 million 47 and then 1.3 million US start. Somewhere up there. So saying, and look where that there. That's like $200 million right now, brother. Yeah, it have value. It have value more than that right now anyway.
Yeah, man.
So
but you know one of the most significant thing now where we are going to use now. What was his age? 1997. In 1920s. In the 30th, you know. Him at 27, 26, 27 about them age. Yeah.
So now
all right.
25?
25.
Yeah.
25.
So which
25.
typically Jamaican coming out of a ghetto community like where I'm come from, Cumberland Street, not Spanish Town, at them age have them size of money there.
None. And not born with gold spoon. And him not
born with gold spoon.
Something else. Him too lie, man. Can't why them couldn't have money for go do one. Just lie.
So when him coming at the diaspora meeting, you understand, and I tell pale lie all time out. Pale lie. I don't know how Jamaican people are listening to him. Honestly, God, I don't know how Jamaican people still are listening to him. You see, and this is why sometimes it sort of rock my head, right? That people still associated themselves with Andrew Holness, right? No, the entire Jamaica should have been asking Andrew Holness to resign right now.
Of course.
Andrew Holness need to resign. Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness need to resign.
They need to go to prison too.
Yeah, because I mean, them can't just resign and just leave, so.
Nah.
You understand? They need to be tried, and if they're found guilty, prosecuted.
Well, for a couple, and them thief the most money around the world for a couple.
Because lie, watch out. I could talk about reality now. I could talk about reality now, make the people them understand. Mark Golden, who's an astute businessman, right? Deal with Darren Bunting and Golden. Right? Prior to coming at the politics, Prior to coming at the politics. Now, Andrew Holness owes student loan. People want to get the reality here. Andrew Holness owes student loan. Right? Now, if you look right now on the 2019 statutory declaration and based on what we are seeing, right? Andrew Holness richer than Mark Golden. How
yes.
God earth Andrew Holness is going to richer than Mark Golden when Andrew Holness wasn't doing any business. In can't talk about SSL again, And furthermore, the lie that he told, right, that he used bank loans to assist him to build his house. No bank loan cannot be found anywhere.
Lamatel.
No bank loans. So people, more of the people them forget what we are saying. So. Andrew Holness, as it relates to what he said to the Integrity Commission, right? Bank loans, right? Used to assist him in terms of gaining his home and returns from SSL. Make we talk now, people. There is no bank loans can be found. You are going to tell me that the Prime Minister should have a mortgage. If you have a bank loan to do the house, to assist you with the house,
you should have a mortgage.
You should have a mortgage.
Yeah.
Andrew Holness is not paying any mortgage. Think of what I am saying, people. Think of what we are saying. Okay, so let us leave the bank loan. SSL wasn't doing any investment. All of the investors' money gone. Stolen. stolen people, stolen. So then SSL wasn't doing any investment for Andrew Holness to get any returns. So then, Andrew Holness got returns and investment from SSL. Now, people, look here. I could try it down a little bit like. Because this came out of the mouth of Patrick Bailey. Right? And this is when Zara Burton, you understand, was questioning Patrick Bailey. Right? Now, in 2011, Andrew Holness paid for the land. I don't have to look for no cleaner paper, this because this is something I follow, so I know it out of my head. So I go tell the people them as I know it out of my head, I'm in a box shuffle. In 2011, right, Andrew Holness paid for the land at Beverly Hills using 4 transactions to pay for the land. So it is not like Andrew Holness did have the money, you understand, all at once. You understand? And him could have just pay feet all at once. You understand? And get him tighter. You understand? So him start to pay in increments, right? And when he finished, as it relates to the 4 transactions that he paid in 2011, right? Then he had gotten the title for the land.
Yes.
Plain and simple. Simple means that Andrew Holness, right, did not have all the money. Now watch this. Remember now, Andrew Holness joined SSL in 2008. Nobody can tell me nothing about this. I'm good at this. I know this.
True.
Andrew Holness joined SSL in 2008. Watch this now. So in 2011, what Patrick Bailey said that he got portion of the money out of SSL line. You understand? Help to pay for the land. Remember now. So 2008, 2011, we know that Andrew Holness got money out of SSL. Come on, talk now. Let me and the people them talk. Remember now, what we know now, we know that SSL wasn't doing any investment. So there is no there is no return on investment. You understand, should have been given on Andrew Holness money. So when me they say Andrew Holness a shareholder, no shot me I come from, people. I want to see where me I come from. You understand me I say? So then we know that he got money out of SSL 2011, right? Now we can move on a bit. Now, in 2012, right, whosoever convinced Bolt about joining SSL, you understand? That person convinced Bolt to put his money in a SSL, and Bolt put his money into SSL 2012. So when Bolt put his money in a SSL 1965.
Continue.
Yes, when Bolt put his money in SSL 2012, what happened? Based on the investigation that was done, immediately when Bolt put the money in SSL 2012, the investigator said immediately he put the money in it, the money was stolen, was taken out. Now watch this now. Andrew Holness now start to build his mansion. You understand? I mean, nice stone wall brick. You understand? Around the entire perimeter of Andrew Holness' house. You understand? As some height within the brick measure up to 12 to 13 feet in height. You understand? So, I mean, with the quality brick fence that he has, well cut and well polished, right? In 2012, guess what? Andrew Holness took 4 years to complete that big mansion. Well on the line. Well on the, this is not funny. I want to go back in the history. Right? Me not say it take him 10 years, It take him 4 years. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Me that work on my house in Jamaica, and it's a fairly big house. You understand? 5 rooms, 4.5 bathroom and so forth. You understand? I know me can't do it, Like, I know me can't do it, And I work on my house, you understand, from about 2011, No, me can't finish that. No, what on there?
Yeah.
We're not distracted. Watch this. Now, when you look at that, the man take 4 years to build a mansion like that. It was so shocking that Peter Phillips and the campaign trail have to talk about it.
Yeah, man.
It has to be spoken about. Where did you get the money to do this? So then, guess what? What we see here, as it relates to board money, went in, came out, and then Andrew Holness, you understand, start to build up. Board put over $600 million dollars in it, US, Now, watch this. Apart from that, watch it now. Watch it now. We never know, sir. The Integrity Commission never knows, sir. No. When Andrew Holness revealed his statutory declaration for 2019, the Integrity Commission don't know nothing about Juliet Holness. In 2012, now just imagine now, they never have no money in 2011, In 2012, Andrew Holness have built big house, and in the same 2012, Juliet Holness, you understand, start Project Alice Flat. Same 2012, where them get the money from? Juliet Holness start a project. Now, how you think I catch on to Juliet Holness? Now, when we brought forward to 2022 or 2021 there, right? Juliet Holness drag this woman up. I'm going to tell you that they are not thinking. They are so stupid. They believe that they are smart. They are not smart. Because you, Juliet Holness, should have known that, okay, hard, if you not try to carry off a thing and tell lie to the Integrity Commission, you carry this woman in a court and I tell the court that your 800 million house project, right, in a problem. Now, when we look at that, Mr.
Like, not your continuing, but not your word.
Yes. Not our word around here, so.
This is the Prime Minister wife.
Look,
you see it?
people, so we don't tell no lie on them. Impossible to fix. Juliet Holness tell court. Put it up, my glad I put it up, Wayne. Put it up.
You know, so we're fast. We move fast. So we show them not our word.
Not
We not
our word.
tell no lie on them. See, they want to read for themselves.
Yeah, we have stripped them down tonight, but him going to conference at a lie. We have stripped him down tonight. See that? So then when Juliet Holness spoke about the $800 million, I said, no, man, something not right, so. Something can't right, so. Then if Juliet Holness talk about 800 million in a 2021, then all the 2019 statutory declaration now reveal that.
Right.
At the current market value, so we could chop off about 200 million off of that. You understand? And so then, all right, at 2019, the current market value would have been $600 million. Where it is on the statutory declaration, 2019 statutory declaration.
Still never show that. Still never show not like that.
What I'm sure, 171 million.
171.
171. So which part is debt? Which part is debt? As it relates to total assets, income, and liability. Where it is. And Jamaican people, both Big Mama, you understand, the PSOJ, the Umbrella Church of Group, you see this. You understand the DPP. You understand all of them people that were there in Jamaica. See this what we are saying, sir. Why we not come out and speak in terms of what we are saying? Come out and prove that we are lying. Come out and prove that we are lonesome a liar. Come out and prove some mystic sensation a liar. Come out and prove some liar that liar. Don't come out with the evidence and shame it. Come out and shame it.
Them evidence this we are using, And we design a quote.
You understand?
So what we use for them things, so remember, them can't even talk to it that way. Because of them things, you see, we'll make sure put it up another start, we have it. We show it. We dissect it. Continue.
So tell me now, people, when we are talking about as it relates to our diaspora and the original organic diaspora eating out on these things, right? Remember now that Andrew Holness government also flag again for $1.7 trillion missing. So then, when other member of parliament, as it relates to them cronies, right, that deal with nepotism, skullduggery and cronyism, knows Andrew Holness guilty of this. Andrew Holness can't talk to nobody about stealing.
No.
So that's why the people that must steal left, right, and center, and they don't care because Andrew Holness can't talk.
True.
So Andrew Holness cannot fire nobody. Because guess what? Them of them secret, you understand, and then wrapped up and tied up, you understand, and then this. So then what is happening now in the people? Here where the bangarang is. And let me tell the people them. That's why Marky G came out, you understand, and Marky G said, people, look, my 2023 statutory declaration has been submitted and has been certified. Now, people, Andrew Holness come out. So in this year, all of them things are the ground. Are those distraction not to speak about the statutory declaration? You understand? Because we know should be asking Andrew Holness for his resignation and make preparation for prosecution.
Exactly.
At this point in time, when Andrew Holness, right, cannot bring forth any form of documentation to justify his 2021 statutory declaration, then is he going to bring it to justify the 2022? Is he going to bring it to justify the 2023? It cannot be justified. It cannot be justified.
Myron, so that is three different declarations and information in a tree.
Yeah.
2021, 3 years gone already. 3 years. That not declared yet. 2022, 2 years, got 2024 now. That not declared. 2023 file that we not yet.
Yes.
So that's three different things to declare.
Yeah.
I want to say them are a match up. Them not declare one. But we're disturbing though. We're very disturbing. You have a police force that's supposed to be independent of the government. You have Crutches bully, but can't they make sure control crime? DCP crime, Crutches bully. But bully the policeman them for them carry more Crutches come. Yeah, you white fear, you know, because that in the pan Crutches. Like I mean that boy a church man. Right? Him they them not lock up nobody. Or they not investigate this. Or a DPP but sit on the strike fine. Never do this and then charge the Prime Minister. Because if you break the law, why the IC not charge him? Because you wait too long and it can't declare you not turn over no paper and go say, oh, 2 minutes.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, them are joking at that. You know what them are labor right then?
All of them. All of them.
What is Wayne?
Yes.
Look and doing verse. How can we understand what we need to understand as it relates to how the IC proceed with doing VARs, doing VARs, shortcoming and certain documentation to present to them, right? And then the drip up doing VARs and put doing VARs in a court. Now I am saying, now the Prime Minister have a more serious breach than doing VARs. Yes. You understand? Doing VARs may fall short in terms of the lateness, in terms of bringing that documentation. What we are talking about.
Because him accountant did dead. In the pandemic, him accountant did dead. And him tell you everything but him have to carry it. But they want him pay money. Instead of wrap it up in a court and make it cost for more than $1 million.
Yes.
450,000, but that's still a move. Them do that as a political move. Fit two years about the illicit six. So when you come in, they must say, hey, PMP, you know what them do? So them show them color again.
Again, them show them color.
Brother. That some Joe stinker in there. I do this. For sure, I think for your flinker member and everybody run out. Well, see the PMP illicit. That now.
Well, me know, but lonesome. As I walk the floor and use the term propaganda, you know. It's a propaganda administration with propaganda people working for it.
It's crazy.
Because when them come out with doing VARs, you know, was just to create a replica from the People's National Party to sort of reflect, say, the same thing that happened over the PMP side too. As it relates to the illicit six.
Yes.
Then
understand?
that's why the Prime Minister got the diaspora to talk about him and Mark Golden born on the same month. What the fuck?
Me no know.
Somewhere man,
So
we want I'm in a line in July now. That's the name July. But it now make it name July.
Yes.
But the line of a month in a line.
Yes. But you know, just looking at that diaspora conference.
Yes.
Mark Golden did a better presentation and was more straightforward and wasn't trying to crack a joke. Andrew was when him take the stage. He was trying to crack jokes. Because Andrew don't really have nothing serious to put forward. Because nobody now go listen to corruption and theft. You understand? So Andrew Wallace was trying to get the people them warm to him presentation. Which, you know, that was an act. Mark Wallen was just being calm and professional and, you know, transparent to the people and just introduce himself and say what him have to say in a cordial fashion. This man was trying to get the people them to laugh. He's a clown government.
You know,
he's a clown prime minister. And he's also a clown criminal because he don't know if I hide him loot.
Exactly. Clown government. Yes, man. Show the people.
Yes, the clown government.
Yeah, man.
Big nose, bubble baba.
Prime Minister.
Big nose, bubble baba.
See them there.
Yeah, man.
It's a clown government. Me don't show it. It's a clown government in a light. So, yes, clown government. You see them? See the clown government. A clown government. So, everyone finger them fast in a people. You see it? Eh?
Yeah, man. All of them that, man.
That's what they work with you. See, I can tell you to you know. That's what they work with you. They work with this. You see how that? Because this is a part of the government, you know. This is the mouthpiece of spread propaganda, you know. The mouthpiece. That.
Yeah, man. I introduce them on stage, you know.
See that mouthpiece, this propaganda. See the propaganda radio. Mouthpiece. Yes.
Yeah,
so,
man.
I read clown government. Yeah, people. But one finger fast, you know, see that? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Yeah, so, you know, where we are looking for now, we want to know if the police are follow suit and become a clown police force. Because Nancy Bailey should have all of them money locked behind bars and make him CV look good, you know.
Yeah. Fix Bailey.
But yeah, man, the fixer should have them behind bars. But the fixer have all of the tools at him disposal and now use it.
You must fix it for them, man.
You must fix it for them. All right, Mr. Lonesome. You understand? So,
fix this man. See him there?
yes.
Yeah, man.
So when you look right through the spinal cord at this government and the administration where him have around him, all of them are criminal. Anybody where you see around this government here, you can't just take up your stamp and stamp them criminal, man.
Agreed.
Yeah, man, just stamp them criminal, man, because you are silent a consent, you know. I'm going to tell you this now. People might think a joke, but me couldn't handle all this government and come out, you know. Because me have to make myself transparent to the people when I serve, you know, who elect me, you know. Yeah. And show them say me are not part of corruption. So if even one time it's done, so when me have to say me have to run with, me I go do it.
Yes.
Because I know I'm going to kill me.
Yes.
Because I know I'm a criminal like that too. Because I take out a whole heap of people at Jamaica, you know. I want the people them to know that, you know. Some state killing, we say, go on at Jamaica, you think the little underprivileged people can order them type of killing there as it relates to all man who dead in a car with policeman. That will come from the heads of government.
Speaking of police,
them they have come from heads of government.
Yes. Like
them they can, yes, Lonesome.
Speaking of police, man, I say, I could just show this more. I'm showing you the thing here. I'm going to read it. I'm going to tell a police woman here too. Because I remember when I ran Brownie, I go to the Titans. Anything we see, I remember when I gun go loose, ma'am, try to go get back the government gun and give them and stop your foolishness. Now put it up and tell me if this makes sense. We just move off little because of crime this and it kill people. Yeah? But I know what she
Which is right.
She a police woman. Let me show you what she said. I will show her how she's stupid when she come with this and put it up. Because I not hear it nowhere yet, you know. Now show you what happened. Let me show you what happened. I remember we had the wind round here, you know. Let me show you what happened. When I just start, I'll show you. Right? That woman is dangerous too, you know. This woman very dangerous. All right, let me just put up this. I'm open this and put it up. Because, woman, let me tell you something. You see around here, so you have to be careful when you anything at all when you answer around here, so yeah. Let me show you where that woman is right now because this is got shown off. That's shown off. Speaking of foreign government. When you look on this. Look on this. This is a police woman today now. This is how she have. I not see them with it. You can't see it for real it. You can't see it.
Mandeville, Ward Avenue, Rapid True Value, stolen firearm. Right, yes. Rapid police issued 1 times 13 bracket 2024-06-19 between 12:30 p.m. and 12:50 p.m. Right, 2024.
The 1936. That's the 19.
1 Browning 9mm pistol, serial number 50045. Property of the Commissioner of Police was stolen from the handbag of a police constable at Rapid True Value, Mandeville. Reports are the constable went to Rapid True Value to do business and left the weapon along with other government properties, cash and other personal items locked in a Toyota Axio motor car, registration 0232KT. On her return, the vehicle was broken into and the item stolen. Constable A. Hutchinson of the Mandeville CIB is investigating.
All right, let me just say that straight now, man. You're liar. Go find the government gun and make sure you have it and tell you who have the gun. Because number one, you as a policewoman, you don't know better than that in the training. That's number one. Then you're back with your money in it. And you're going to Rapid True Value if you go buy something or you leave your money in your bag and your gun in your bag and leave it in there. Let me tell you something. The gun gone a long time. So you just come with something and somebody block your glass and say, I'm going there, so I'm going there. But you shouldn't even tell us some money in the bag. Because if you're going there, if you go buy something, you have to go carry your bag. Who should man leave a handbag, by the way? You're going to Rapid True Value, you leave your handbag, put your gun in it. So you leave yourself naked and you're a policewoman and leave a gun with your money in a handbag. How will you come out them breaking at the car and your handbag with everything in it? That makes sense too, no? Tell me everything.
No, sir. Madman.
Well,
that is that stage crime where she has staged will never happen.
Bien. Well, want to read this through and try get it what this is saying. Let us go back.
No,
between 12:30 p.m. and 12:50 p.m. Right? 1 Browning 9mm pistol, serial number 50045, property of the Commissioner of Police. Let me ask a question.
Yes.
Is this to say that it is the firearm belonging to the Commissioner of Police?
What the government do, let me answer that. What them do, when me think it wrong, the car and everything, them just put it in the property of the Commissioner of Police. No, the property of the government and the property of
that's what I ask.
Military force. So let me start putting on the property of Commissioner of Police.
Because
don't do that.
That show me off.
That start do every car and the property of the Commissioner of Police.
The property of the
government. Don't do that. It's not his property, it's our one. The people of Jamaica own it.
So property of the state, man.
Constable force and it will change. Not this
property of the Commissioner of Police.
Shit. We're not talking about property of the Commissioner. Yes. Continue.
You understand? Because again, if the gun, if that is saying that the gun belongs to the commissioner of police,
that them do
my question would be asked, why is she having the commissioner of police license in her position?
That them just say it license to the commissioner, which any commissioner can do wrong to, you know. So it have to be the property of the State Department property or the property of the government. Like
exactly.
how you see Rangotan, they take out some documents and then say a film documents, although he might have signed for them, they must say, listen, you was a president and you're at the government documents.
Yeah, them can't say property of the commissioner of police. That's foolishness.
This is garbage.
How am I read this?
Come back with she now. This she make maybe she sell it and make a man them take it to her so, but this a foolish, this a garbage. This where them write up or who write up this, if you just get locked up and come out of the force and go away. Gotta go near work and kill a bag of people.
Yeah, so, man.
You in a night, our time this, when we look on the time.
12,
so you have a gun and you're police. You can leave the gun out for your person. Not even in your waist or something in your bag. And leave your bag in the night and then with all your money and going in a rapid
no, I'm midday that you know.
I'm midday.
Yeah,
midday.
If you have a midday, that make it even worse. So if a midday, you're going to rapid true value in a mandate and then leave your gun and your money. That make any sense? No,
woman left the man bag in a lonesome.
Left the man bag.
Woman don't leave the man bag because woman like to show up the man bag. Especially when it having money.
So hold on. Let me ask them something now. So our driver's license gone in the handbag, our ID gone in the handbag because woman have and them woman personal thing gone in the handbag because me don't go your book cash and
I'm to all the mobile phone. Because that's in the handbag too.
So she can have that on her purse, but her gun will secure her life. She needs in the handbag and her money. She makes sure say money, but that alone with suspicion, brother. Because if you leave the money night where you use, where you going there for a buy? Where you open the bag and just take out something and then they leave the rest of money? Why you do that? Who do that? Who should man do that? Right. Is that Al Miller style, listener?
Oh, you know, sir. Al Miller.
Oh,
it's the Al Miller thing we have to resurface.
Eh?
Yeah, the Al Miller thing I resurface again because when you notice, you know, them a stage a whole heap of shenanigans in Jamaica as it relates to crime, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody know I use the blueprint that Big Mama have. You understand? So you find out, say, every week we have them type of little gimmicks thing here I put out in our society as it relates to some people who should have responsibility within themselves to take care of a certain thing around them. Because the police, you know, you are responsible to serve, protect, and reassure. So when you can't even protect your own asset and your own values around you, you're not supposed to be in a police force. Because you know the society that Jamaica is as it relates to criminal activity. Why would you leave your bag with money and commission a gun unattended? Yeah. Unattended, you know, and gone in a rapid value.
Well,
but I mean,
it's an Al Miller 2.0.
Yeah, man.
It's an Al Miller 2.2. But when you look pan again, you know, panel. I mean, how far is this car park from rapid value hardware that she went in? Because we know Jamaica things stay in a Mandeville. Mandeville is a little small town, you know. Where basically you could have park immediately in front of the hardware or just sideway of the hardware.
Yes.
And like them have designated car park in a them place like where you know in a foreigner now.
That's smart. I'll take the park in a car park somewhere there, so. And that make it worse and walk without the gun, you know they have the government gun. And leave all money where you can use money. You're not gonna just leave your handbag. What a coincidence. This is more than Al Miller do, you know. A female Al Miller for car.
Yes.
She leave her handbag, you know, what man leave them little bag. Because especially have a gun in night, you know. Before she walk in there, walking a robbery, she'll get shot. Somebody identify her. But she could have defend herself. She can't defend herself for not knowing. You leave it and leave her money because she can't say they're going to alone to leave, you know. So what you want to do, them put the money with it to make it sound away. But what you don't know, if you say you leave money with it now, you look more spookier now. Because you don't want to chat and remember say Almila do it and get through, you know. But if you say leave money, woman, you just give it yourself. That's a garbage. And then just but them not thief the car, them just thief for hand, but them just know if you take for the whole bag.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense.
But who knows the bag in there and what value items in the bag? So I know a stage to stage.
You leave in your trunk and something, but woman not leave the man bag. So
Exactly.
it bother me, I know it bother me. This, I worry about this. I got that car up, you know. Till I bring back the gun. Who should get the gun to?
Well,
This man.
this investigation is pretty much simple because if me to investigate this, one of the first things that I want to investigate, did she make any purchase? And if she make any purchase, then how would she able to make that purchase? Did she just remove the purse from out of her handbag and left? You understand? So separating the purse from the handbag. So I mean, or did you make that
She
purchase?
take out the purse. Oh, she said money left in the handbag. So why did
All right.
So we have to know, did she make any purchase? Right? So if she make any purchase, then I mean, you choose some.
So when I walk, go in the name and leave your money and your purse, I leave your money with your gun, and then walk going to ask a question, and then you come out, it broke and it gone. It still not make no sense. Ask the next question, I say me can't answer. I'm gonna tell her right now. You must have said, boy, man, in a wilderness, on the Titans, on the dangerous. No, we have to speak truth to power. Come with something else that makes sense, man.
Exactly.
We not back you with that foolishness here. Because the gun, people have them family member and everything, and the gun will kill a lot of people. You have to stop on the foolishness.
Exactly.
Almila, get rid of it, you know. Criminal Almila. Remember, you get convicted 2 times. I call you a criminal. Criminal Almila, get rid of it. So she try the same thing. Him leave film gun. By the way, a pastor, you know, we have God, you know. It full up in him heart, you know. All about time. Him have lights of firearm.
Yeah, but Fitzbeard, remember, so Fitzbeard is a man of the cloth, you know.
Him and him walk with gun too. Him a man of the man of the cloth.
Man, give the man him right title, man. Him a man of crutches, man.
Yeah, man.
Fitzbeard is a man of the cloth.
Man of the cloth.
Well, you have a cloth down there, so too.
Then them have to move the cloth. Say man of the cloth. And cloth.
Hey.
Yeah.
But you know, on a serious note though, you what I say, we, you know, you what I say like. We could just reason, you know, in a very conscious way, you know, to Jamaican people, right? Both locally and the diaspora. And me go ask you, me ask Wayne and me ask like something. I want you to, right, put yourself in Andrew Holness' shoes. Knowing to the fact that, okay, you are into an election season. You are in the final lap of the election. So one year going into the election. And you know you have an issue to concern with as it relates to your statutory declaration. And you know that you are innocent. You know that you are innocent. Live and Wayne, would you have this thing hang over your head, right? And
No.
you don't come out. If you are innocent, you don't come out and say, listen to me. All what they are saying in social media, foolishness. Listen to me. Here is the evidence. Now, they are talking about, they are telling lies on me. Let me tell Andrew Holness what to do. They are telling lies on me, right, that I cannot come up with any form of bank loans or prove that I got bank loans as it relates to my house. You people are lying. Here is the information as it relates to NCB Bank, Nova Scotia Bank, or any other bank. Here is the transaction. I'm going to be tough and tell lie upon me. Okay. Here is the monthly mortgage that I'm paying. People on the top tell lie upon me that this is my monthly mortgage that I am paying. Now, people, I am going to be transparent as a prime minister, right? And I'm going to speak true to term. people, I put this amount of money into SSL, right? And okay, you are saying that SSL wasn't doing any investment, but I have it that SSL was doing investment and I get returns on my money. You understand what I say? Come out, show the people, you understand the evidence, you understand, as opposed to you talking about lie them and tell for me. People don't want to hear that, Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, I am telling you, people don't want to hear you saying that social media is telling lie. And you, what the Jamaican people want to hear and want to know, that you come out with the evidence and you show us plainly that we are lying. So I am saying to you, Andrew, please come out, because I just believe, say, Mystic Sensation lied and Wayne Lonesome, the tech step are you too much. And them every minute them call up a name. And them are lied. Mystic Sensation a lied. Wayne a lied. Come out Monday morning, or any day you want to come out, if you want to come out tomorrow, I am asking you, Andrew Holness, just come out and present the evidence. I mean, the people have seen some you a liar.
So when I answer something, I didn't like answer now. So what me want to see from you, Andrew, let me just tell you straight up. Remember, you declare 2019, you declare 171 million, but we want to know how you get to that. Yeah, your money will either work and you want to get to that, you know. All right, so one, if you get that alone, frightening, scary. But when we see a wife come out and gain a quote and say 800 million investment, they may invest $10, $10. She say 800 million investment, nearly $1 billion, that thing, 200 million less $1 billion. And also, you have this again over $1 billion already. That means you have several $1 billion down on them, right? Kickbacks and things. Oh, you gotta address that. God, that never declared. So we can't tell us that is a crime. Remember, you and your wife and your kids, them are the thing them where you value you're showing in 2019. So by 2020, 2021, where you have something like that, where she carried woman a quote for a show say how much money she spent, oh, that are going to statutory declaration, brother. Oh, that are fit. Because you can't say, well, I'm a wife, you know, but she different from me, you know, everything you have to declare in one. Your whole family, your wife, and your kids.
Exactly.
That's how it declare.
Exactly.
So how she come to that? How she come to this and say it I go down? Remember now, Anna be said, not my word. Let us show you. She going to court, go talk it herself. So we are question that money, that 800 million. Plus, you know, have other places and other trucks and all kind of things that pop up all over the place. Other things that we also want to have. We no value the sum. Right?
Yeah.
How that go? Oh, you can work it in the 100. I don't know. Maybe you can do the maths. Because your maths teacher they are Portland. Your maths teacher they are Portland. Yes. So maybe you can work it because him get $75 out of $10. So right? Him get sent like one man get $50 and him get $25. Him get too much money out of $10. So if one maths teacher come in and know how 800 million are come out of 171 million. So it should have depleted amount. And remember, the 171 million, you know, I with asset and everything and I live in cash, you know.
Yes.
This time of VR investment, 800 million. It's not the next house shall use to build the house in our cash.
No.
Cash. You never declare them cash there, that amount of cash. We can look back and know how much cash you declare. So 2 years after that, you can come and tell me you have 800 million investment. Or to come by that money. I remember your maths teacher at Poland cannot help you because this is cash. And I said, boy, I use a truck, pay the workman, and use the house of pay the workman. That exactly. This is money I spend. She go a court, go say this. And if she go a court, go change the amount, no, you know, say, can I just say, hey, America,
bangarang that. That's a bangarang. If she go a court, go change her amount.
Declare that money. So take away the lie because you can't come and say lie this and that and that. It will make you look stupid. Same like come and talk to you, say, listen, you beef up, you take the files them and turn them in a treasurer. And you have a guy there. I have him picture and everything with me right now. when him did depend and I go on like him did work. Can't depend him and see where my work and everything. Cause him have files and one of the thing where him post up and you know for all the social media. Let me tell you something. Truth comes straight. They go all about even if you hire 1,000 of them and them say, yes, but we do a computer. We can push out this. Remember, you know, the more lie you push out, the more it discredit you. So when you have this firm wheel them and then push out lie, it's not good for you because we dissect you, you know. And we come out of your mouth and defile your body, brother. Not my work. Look here. Me never have to talk. Move the ego. The ego is right into that. Eh? Mama move the ego and make you read it yourself. Remember your word. See it, you say it create, not my word. Hey, the people, the one of Jamaica, if you have the one of add on a shirt to, you know, the one I want, you know. Because when we are the Titans and wear them shirt and just see it, you know, him coming like a snail, like you throw salt pan snail and milk.
You soon get your thing, man.
Yeah, man. May I tell you, it coming like when you throw salt pan snail, you know.
Exactly.
After melt, when you see, can you imagine Jamaica full of, when you see not my word and you see Titans and you see man in the wilderness and them renegade. Hey,
yes.
We make Andrew melt like snail. They're like salt full up past snail, you know. You think I joke like
yeah, so but you know,
yeah, come in like, let me tell them again. Look here, you hire a bag of them and then push out foolishness to make you look bad. Them have to be truthful. Them are wolf. You are wolf.
Yeah.
So you let down yourself. Yeah? So I don't know, oh, you're going to beat this. And by the way, like they are talking now, but by the way, again, and them people there in 2015, they never have the money. Right now, the amount of house and apartment and things them have it unbelievable.
Yes.
Come through that.
Yeah, as it relates to Usain Bolt money going in and coming out instantaneously. Never spend a time in this SSL branch. But when we look back, you know, around about the same time when the money going and come out, Andrew Holness thing take off.
Exactly.
Big wall around the building and then we know what him do. As it relates to the same 800 million project, Bolt money cover all of that money. The amount of money we Bolt put in there, it reflect this summer money. So not like you go say, well, Bolt money never did value 800 million. It value more than that.
Wait, remember find the information so the people them can see it as but them see it as soon as Bolt money go in there. You understand it missing. I know we have said that. Hold on there. Let me see if we can find.
Yeah, me go and just drop them in the meantime. Yeah, look for that, Byron. Yeah, so we see a reflection of what happened, right? So we know we're going because we are critical thinkers around here. You understand? And everything I match up with Bolt money at the same time, when thing take off like a rocket and go moon. But the same amount of money we Bolt, we can Bolt for put in a SSL, because I can the youth.
Exactly.
It value the same amount of money we build the stone wall and we do the 800 million project. If you tie the two money together, it value that. So we see right away where the mainstream, how the money we want to use, where it come from. So all the business them want to have, we know so to get them illicit. I want to run illicit business in Jamaica because I want to take a job from other contractors in the trucking sector. I want to do too much. And Juliet Holness, we never know you was a contractor builder. You have a contractor builder license where you do project. I don't know all the part they go either, you know. Because this is something just coming out your brain from your husband or the prime minister on the so you can't keep the money on the no, you can't put it in a brick and in a cement and steel. Lock it in a cement and steel.
We put up that with the people them see. Put up that with the people them see. We can show the people themselves. You understand what we are talking about? You understand? We do investigation, we do research. Right? 2012, Andrew Holness start to build a big mansion. 2012, Bolt put in money. We go put up the document and we're going to see it. And we go read it out to the people them. So when we are talking, and this is what I say, you understand? that if Andrew Holness want to counteract us with the truth. Because we have the evidence to present to the people, so we go make the people them see it. Right?
Can see it?
Yes. So here it is, people. Usain Bolt money move out of SSL as soon as it went in, right? Between 2012 and 2017, Jamaica track and field legend Usain Bolt put $6.5 million in the investment business tax and security limited SSL. But the money was moved out nearly immediately without.
All right, sir.
According to Jamaica Observer investigation, Bolt invested $6.2 million in SSL in 2012 through a limited liability company called Welgen, which is thought to be an amalgamation of his parents' first name, Wesley and Jennifer Bolt. In 2017, another $900,000 was put to Bolt's account. However, beginning in 2012, $5.8 million was removed from his account via checks and cash. Furthermore, $90,000 in the account between 2019 and 2022 was swiftly withdrawn. The money removed would have included interest and dividends earned on top of the minimum amount invested, and Observer source said on Sunday. So we can take it away. The people have seen the evidence.
Yes.
This is what we are talking about, people. When we are talking, we are not just talking because of hearsay. No, we are talking because we have done the research, and as it relates to the investigators who went in, investigated and established that as soon as the man put in his money, overall the amount of Jamaican money that Bolt lose is over $2 billion. More people, listen to this. Bolt had lost over $2 billion. And right now, Andrew Holness' wealth is over $1 billion. So
more than that. Those two players alone are more than $1.8 billion. So billions in value.
So
not my word, it's there.
Look at that.
It's there.
Look at that, people. So guess what? Fitzbailey cannot speak about arresting you Croskery because the truth be told, you Croskery know what happened. I know everything what happened. Gene and Pantan know everything what happened. Right? And so then Gene and Pantan know, say, well, all right, Mr. Big Man, get some money. Remember, you know, but people need to understand that Gene and Pantan cannot move. You understand? $5.6 million out of no bank in Jamaica like that.
She can't even move 10 grand.
Can't.
10 grand. All right. If you use $1 million for us, you want money for go feed, you get a problem, then go call manager now.
All right.
Just try.
I'm going to tell you something. Hold on, I'm going to tell you something weird. Whenever I go to Jamaica, you understand? To be frank, I always spend over $1 million. And here what happen now? I always have problem because I have to show how it works through my account. You understand? Because I have to get a bank statement from here.
Thank you.
You understand? So when we go down and go to the bank, you understand, to have that change in the bank want to see, you understand, that sort of transaction report. You understand? I have to present that to the bank. So then,
don't move.
Yes,
don't move.
Right
don't
there,
move.
stop.
Don't move. But here is what I say to you, and you continue now. But you may say to you, can you imagine now, you live a foreign, and your money come down, and you forget all of these things. She work with SSL. The account up to SSL, the house bank. Remember, she not working at the thing, the department, you know, the financial department. No. She working at the wellness, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So if she forgot that, she couldn't go down and say, this, me need to draw this. Remember, she can't sign the check.
The check probably have 2 other signatures.
Yes.
No, but she not work this officer and I check that.
Exactly.
Because she work in a different part, right? So she
Yeah.
couldn't go and say me need the money when not she own the building, she don't want nothing and say me advise this. Impossible. So when Bailey one go for her, them plan with her, Bailey know the dirty thinking plan too. Because the man can't get every chat to the oligarch, me call Bailey pound you. Bailey work for the boss, brother.
Yes.
Me the right side of them, you know. Why you think? Look how one of the things when me use, if you not see me use the man and him daughter and him son. That it's like Byron, it's like you call me the number where you look pan, you can see me pan it, and you can see one who the pan it. If them not have the number, them now go see that picture.
Yes.
So me sure the man say me the right side and me use that picture off for him WhatsApp.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Bailey have him number, Bailey work for that man. And if
Yes.
anything come out of him out, him say I call catches bully. Only thing him not use the name, you know. The policeman them use the name of some policeman. Catches bully. Them call catches bully. When we call Bailey for your fix. Right?
Yes.
So him work for that man. Work for him. Yeah? That's why you see him couldn't touch him. When they it's just to protect him, you're a good man. 9 day one that two blow off.
Yes.
We run with the elephant, you know, memory and thing. Remember not now blow off on you. So well advised. Well advised.
Exactly.
Not the run and now blow off because Bailey, remember, you know, you see that come out. I will see that remember people are take over. And the place are clean up and then we are in make sure them investigate and lock you up.
Of course. Bailey need to get investigation.
Yeah, man.
Bailey need to get investigation.
Are you aiding and abetting criminality? You forget charge, brother. Anything where you do, I send it to across the board. You understand? Yes. Once a police, twice a civilian. Remember you leave September, you know. Where you start trembling already catches bully. Remember we met Google Gaga for runway, you know. You now get to the way, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, lady.
Yeah, but would I like to ask you and Byron, who thief Usain Bolt money?
And them. And the oligarch and him friend them. And it run through the government with them. The one of them get piece of the food. And them do it.
All right. Andrew are one of the biggest beneficiary of Usain Bolt money.
That's why I say, all right. When Nigel Clark come and say never get this and that, then it's, oh, I'm going to find it in our cabinet. This is how I'm like. Then them say, the Prime Minister closed him account. Oh, me never, the interviewer, you know, I never know about that. I never know. Because him can't say yes or what have you, no, you know. This is how I'm like. Remember, I make news and everything, you know, about him.
But when you look through everything, you know, when you look through everything, you think me could have been the Prime Minister of Jamaica and one of my greatest progeny of my country as it relates to Usain Bolt, a world icon.
Yes.
Money got stolen and it took me so long to come out and shed light on the situation.
Come on, think of it.
We know Andrew playing game, you know. Andrew is a coward. Him always hide behind zinc fence and wall. Him now come out when him wrong. Him take long to come out.
But like,
So, yeah, so we see that and we know. Yes, Mystic.
what's this now like? Nigel Clark came out, right, and said, okay, all right, we are going to deal with some truth and reconciliation pertaining to SSL. So one of the first lie that Nigel Clark told was that FBI was investigating. Now, we know that if FBI was investigating, right, and Nigel Clark did not have something to protect, right, Nigel Clark would have, of course, right, calling the FBI, right, and of course the FBI would have loaned them their assistance in terms of the investigation, right, and bring clarity. But no, Nigel Clark is not for clarity. Nigel Clark is for concealment. You have to understand the relationship between Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness coming from where, as it relates to Nigel Clark in Jamaica Positive Foundation, and Nigel Clark, right, is, you know, a president in that company. It is Andrew Holness' company, right? Remember that they are coming from there before venture into the politics, you know. right? Now, look at this. Look at this. So Nigel Clark is there to try to fix this situation for it to have a public consumption, for the public to consume it. You understand? But guess
Yes.
what? It's a blatant lie. One of the first things that the public realized that, okay, there was no FBI investigating. That was a big lie. Now, Nigel Clark then shifted the narrative and said, okay, all right, he's going to have, right, UK firm crawl
Yes.
to investigate, right? And okay, right, crawl done their investigation. Let us ask this question. So then if Nigel Clark want truth and reconciliation as it relates to SSL, and if according to him, Nigel Clark, that the report has completed, why not show the report? Why not say
that report should have been public immediately?
Yes, if you are dealing with truth and reconciliation, put it out there in the public space to clear your government and defend your government. If you choose to defend your government in silence by not speaking on the matter and bring forth revelation on the matter, you understand? This is not clearing the Jamaica Labour Party government. This is to the detriment of the Jamaica Labour Party. Because guess what? Based on what Titan know, we Titans, we are not going to let this go. This is not a 9-day talk.
No.
You understand? We are going to take this straight into the general election. So then, look at this now. When you look at this, SSL cannot reveal, because if SSL reveal, you know what SSL is going to show the Jamaican people? That SSL is FinSac 2.0.
Of course.
Because
Right.
SSL history, right? If you put out that SSL history is going to run and connect back with Paul Cheng Young. You understand?
Yeah.
And what they did in 1995, you Craskerry done the same thing like what they have done in SSL. Worse than that, and show the collusion. Watch this now. You put, remember, you know, it is not like they have in the corruption people. 2016, SSL flag as misappropriation of funds. More want Jamaica people to listen to me, you know. If you are the government and you, Mr. Nigel Clark, is the Minister of Finance, Mr. Sensation is going to ask you a question now. You would have the knowledge, Mr. Clark, that SSL, right, is in predicament as it relates to misappropriation of funds. One of the items that the FSC flag SSL for is misappropriation of funds. Okay. Now, Nigel Clark, let me ask you this, and let me ask you, Andrew, this. If you know that history with SSL, and would have known that SSL connected to Paul Cheng Young, my question to you, Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness, why would you allow taxpayers' money, the NHT money, to go into SSL? Why would you put the education tax money into SSL? Why did you do that? Knowing, more Andrew Holness and more Nigel Clark to answer this. I am asking the question. You know the history of SSL. You know that SSL, you understand, misappropriate client money. This is not something where they hide. Andrew, you know. Nigel, you know. My question to you as an investigator, having known all of this, why did you put NHT money, EdTax money, NIS money into SSL? Why did you do it? We want and sign. The Jamaican people them want and sign. No.
But you know, Byron,
Yes.
I just want to weigh in on something that just come to my attention. I want to ask a question. Did any of these entities get any farmer returns on their investment like it related to NHT? What was the
No.
benefit?
No.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's a zero there, sir.
Zero.
So we are going to look back now. Nigel Clark come out when the thing did stink in the initial phase and say, all right, we all get FBI men and him come and him talk all type of rubbish. But at the taxpayers' money him use, you know. When him go a land and I use the firm to come do the investigation. Investigation completed. And I know we can hear what was the findings.
Yeah, exactly. SSL monthly burden on taxpayers 15 million and counting.
Right.
Monthly burden.
Monthly burden. All them things that never did supposed to happen because you cannot be spending 15 million a month on a place to close down. So how much was the operational cost when that place fully operating? Because if it closed down, you know, then you never have the same task force for the complex of work, you know. You must scale back for employment. So how you are going to use 15 million monthly? Spend this, so. Who was there working at the time? Spend 15 million to clean up the computer them. That we are seeing now.
5 grand, then they get it back yet.
All right.
What's his money not say nothing about it again? It does when them talk, them just make it disappear. And you see the one I run out and talk the mouthpiece, propaganda mouthpiece. Me just show you now the propaganda mouthpiece. You know, remember me just show the thing with it. Remember say a Cosby them start do that poll, you know.
Yes.
Remember them start a poll too, you know.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
The
you're
same
right.
poll them run up and down with.
You're right,
That
Will.
poll of people. You don't know
Yeah.
that poll, green that poll.
Yeah.
That same poll, a fake poll. Yes. And then start it. So them go around
You
with
see-
that one bag of food. So it's a web.
Is that web them have, yes, man? Them have a web to catch the whole of Jamaican population, but
We not allow it. We
you know, we not allow it because them have fictitious poll and go around for people feel like say them strong in a way them a do. But we know a wrong poll.
Yeah,
You understand?
Remember, I lie that Cliff Hughes have to defend them, you know, because remember that Cliff Hughes owe the government revenue as it relates
54 million in taxes.
$4 million. So him have to
That alone a corruption again, Byron, because me and you I run another business we could never owe the government 54 million.
Them seize
Look
the
at that.
things.
Look at that. In the America, if that was in the United States, in there in a prison, Cliff Hughes there in a
They're in
prison.
a prison. You understand? And all the radio station they would have wind up.
Exactly.
You don't have no more nationwide.
No.
So we see it them things just big and plain and stink.
I'm not just saying now.
And them can't realize. Them cannot realize, you know. Because as it relates to Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark and Christopher Tufton, and them 3 man them hold the biggest amount of money out of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Me do my own calculation. I know sir, that's so the majority of Jamaica money and them man that move it. You see Christopher Tufton, hey, about 9 million here would have give me, you know.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Ain't nothing touch back the soil. It's a concrete block. Him supposed to in. I one of the wickedest minister that because remember when you deal with health sector
Yeah,
and you
man.
deprive health sector of so much money, you know, brother. Kill people, you know.
But
Exactly.
people are dead. Them are dead.
I kill people. The man is a silent murderer. Christopher Tufton is a silent murderer. He's a silencer gun him have a kill people in Jamaica as it relates to the health sector being not properly funded, not properly staffed
The entire sector.
in human resource and machine resource. So this man here, a be a death depend female man. So me I tell you, say, that man there, I want to tell you that if I think him neck and neck with Andrew Holness, you know. And we kind of deflect a little bit off of him. We know we put some fire upon him, but him a run neck and neck with Andrew.
Dangerous, you know.
Christopher Tuck. Him dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
When you look on Beryllium Regional Hospital, and what was the initial estimate
From
to
2
carry
billion,
out the project?
from 2 billion to 21
And,
billion.
all right, sir. And I know the project can done.
Can't just a little through, but them say, oh, we can make a money and not talk about. It's a brand new building. The building are lit down, so it's not a brand new building. And just stop chat. Remember how the building work, you know. So you know, but if you don't lit down a building, you repair the building. You know, move the column then because I put up the whole building, the whole of the column.
Exactly.
You might have say, oh, maybe go fix this. And I like you cut the whole of the floor them and build. You have to have a brand new building. If you ox a building like you have a house and you want to refurbish, them kind of house will be over your lady and
Yeah.
you take out where you design back and you put back, but you know, they cut the whole structure.
No.
You just do the inside, you know.
You strip it out. You strip it from inside and you go through the refurbishment phase. You understand? You see, Andrew feel like say everybody had done, you know, and we not no sense in a way. You understand? And him can just come out and just fling out any type of number give and we not go fact check it and you know fine tune the numbers them and see where it fit in from where it not fit in. Because you cannot move. Who did that estimate on Beryllium Hospital in the first place to say it will run a cost of 2 billion? And why it reached to 21?
But
You're talking about 19 billion more than originally projected. Right. You understand? And this man is still allowed to be the Minister of Health in Jamaica. And the Prime Minister is still allowed to conduct the chief civil servant duty of Jamaica. And the police people in Jamaica, no sister them are real criminal for them go grab.
But
Them that criminal where you them want no information pan. You already have the information. Because them can't bigger than the law that you can go for them, you know. When you know them in a them type of activity there, you know. You're supposed to go for them. You're supposed to wait till them all make all a presentation in a parliament and go for him in a parliament. And wait till him come out of parliament and cuff him.
Yeah, but remember say Bailey boy control crime. Remember say him himself are aiding and abetting criminality, brother. So we have to wait when they move and then them go for Bailey himself. Because when we see you now doing a job, we go for you. Me say, Christopher Campbell, that's a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a time when Jamaica politician will go to jail? Yes, them have to be.
Yeah, but let me tell
Yes,
you.
coming soon. Coming soon.
What Christopher need to know as well that you have politicians who have tried and have gone to prison. So it is not like Jamaica history, right, is showing that politicians never go to prison. We have, in the history of our politics, we have roughly about 7 or 8 politicians who have gone to prison, right? So Christopher needs to understand that. It is just this government to the fact that, you understand, I mean, him corrupt a section of the criminal justice system as it relates to the investigation arm of the criminal justice system and the prosecutorial arm of the criminal justice system. Because you have to remember that what is his name? The Minister of Labor, Jack Smith. Jack Smith was found guilty and was sent to prison. And prior to Jack Smith, right, you have politicians who tried, right, and found guilty and sent to prison. So then, under the Holness era, right, may seem a little bit treacherous and difficult to the fact that he has a DPP in support of him and him able to corrupt a section of the criminal justice system, right? But remember, and we can't have a blanket or a general statement to say, well, all right, might be the IC, right, sort of corrupt. I don't, let me explain this.
So
If you look at how the investigation process, right, if there are certain things need to be investigated, it would go to the complaint department first. Right after I go to the complaint department, then it goes to the investigators. Right? The investigators would now query the complaint, right? Look on it, and if they investigate and they found that okay, what being communicated appears to be true, then what that will be done, what will do, what they will do after, right? Might be the Auditor General will work with them. You understand, to confirm, right, as it relates to whatever they are investigating. And then that will go to the corruption prosecutor. Now, this is where it is. Remember what the Integrity Commission investigators responsible for as it relates to Andrew Holness statutory declaration is to find out, right, as per law and what the law required, right, that of course it is the Integrity Commission investigators who are responsible to look over the filing of statutory declarations. So then if Andrew Holness have a problem in terms of filing his statutory declarations, and he may have told them that, okay, all right, he need time to get sufficient documents to justify those variances, right? Then, I mean, the Integrity Commission, you understand, would say, okay, all right, based on the time, you're not coming up, you submit the case there to the corruption prosecutor. Now, it all depends on the corruption prosecutor, because the corruption prosecutor doesn't have to involve the DPP. The corruption prosecutor can go through the process, right, as it relates to finalize on the report, right, send it to Parliament, Parliament review the report, right, and then the corruption prosecutor can put it into the judiciary. Now, also, the corruption prosecutor can seek the advice of the DPP. However, the type of DPP that we have, the DPP can step in onto the report, you understand, and decide, so watch out, we're going to crush this and crush it. Now, what the Integrity Commission had done skillfully, if people remember, as it relates to the corruption with Andrew Holness again between the period 2006 to 2009. Remember now, that is something different we are talking about. You know? You understand? We are talking about the illegal awarding of contracts. You understand? To govern. Remember now that it was tested where the Integrity Commission, right, send the report to the corruption prosecutor, and what the corruption prosecutor claimed, that as a result of the lengthiness in the investigation, it automatically becomes statute bar, and so then time overlaps and blah blah blah. It's not that, right? There wasn't sufficient cause or reasons to have him charged and prosecuted, but the corruption prosecutor, right, might be have word with the DPP, and they decided that, you know what, execute the statute bar, right? And so then that is how they deal with Andrew Holness' case as it relates to govern. But so what we see now, the Integrity Commission might just say, okay, you know what, if we push this to the corruption prosecutor, you understand, I see the DPP who left office and the Andrew Holness government now, they go back, you understand, I want back that DPP, want back Paula Llewellyn in there. Well, I mean, it could be the situation, right, that the Integrity Commission investigators are getting serious and getting overly frustrated with the situation. In saying, I mean, why this man cannot be charged if this man lied? Because we have done, look, that Dwayne Vaz, right, has gone through the process, you understand, and we take the necessary steps. Why we can't take these necessary steps with the Prime Minister? And this is more serious than doing VARs. The Prime Minister lied on the statutory declaration, right? Lied. And so then, based on the Integrity Commission Act, right, of 2017, right? I don't know the sections or subsections right now, right? But it says that if you lied on the statutory declaration, and depending on the gravity of the situation, you're going to be fined, and the possibility of you understand, also get confinement, imprisonment.
Yes.
So then what we are saying, then, I mean, what are we waiting on to charge Andrew Holness? What is it? What is it we are waiting on? I could bring forward and Google a case that happened in St. Lucia to show you the biasness of this DPP. Because what happened in St. Lucia as it relates to the same system what St. Lucia have. The St. Lucian DPP, you know what? Wayne, let me find it and send it to you. Because we like to show the people the evidence, you know. We like to show the people the evidence.
Yes, man.
So we don't like talk and people say, you know, we can show the people the evidence. I'm not just find it. And show the people them what we are talking about. Right?
Come here, give them a breaking news so again, you know. All right,
Yeah.
come here, just give them be a breaking news. So the tax administrator of Jamaica. Now
Yeah.
something to know, no pay $400. Oh, got it. So tax administrator of Jamaica. So una go for retreat, una executive. These are the same sort of people, them, you know. One Elijah Clark, and you know, right? Next week, not next month, next week, because I just get the team. Next week, them I go for retreat, you know, brother. As Sanders, you know. The executive tax administration of Jamaica, the Eagle and Fly, when I go for retreat for 30,000 US. As Sanders next week. 30 after I'm gonna take 450 million. Give as and them wanna build in down in Manchester, you know. Give them people there for rent. Rent, you know. You use $1 billion now for retrofit it. Then wanna get done 20 million for rent again. We have a building, we not going to friend money all over because we can go receive go collect an extra piece. All of these under Elijah Clark and the TJ and them and all of them are going to retreat. The executive, look at my avenue, you know, because when I talk, see the executive, I want to go and retreat. And this is not next month, it's next week. See 30,000. And 30,000 about 4.5
5 million.
Yeah.
4.5 million.
Just next week.
One weekend.
1 weekend. Executive.
1 weekend, 4.5 million.
4.6 sad because of 155. So 4.6 sad, nearly 4.7.
Yeah.
And them I use. You hear that, Byron?
Yeah.
Remember, me have it, I show them, you know. I might right from them, you know.
Yeah.
Remember when me eagle, when my eagle fly, you know. Come there everywhere, you know. Every move them, me know, you know. So we are watch them. So
You know, when you look on the governing body that governs Jamaica, we see all of them as people that should be behind bars. And I keep saying it over and over and over. Because there's no one willing to break this chain and say enough is enough. And come out categorically and denounce the practicing from within the party. Oh, you're going to have Jamaica in a critical phase economically wise. But your executive body for 1 weekend has spent 4.6 million just for a retreat.
yeah.
What are you people consuming?
Taxpayers' money that's in a better.
Taxpayers' money. And that them a consume.
Retreat.
Taxpayers' money.
We show them have money and that's where them are overtax the people. Them. And by the way, let me just correct something for Andrew. Andrew, get real now. Because you depend no new taxes. Nobody not argue. Because people not just get up. One time I see them put on a new taxes are hardly saw put it on in 2000, but 2008, the gas tax. That special tax where I'm saying that I fix the road. Eh? Me not see nobody put on a tax. Wait, but tax to tax go up. And the new taxes, they need more taxes. Therefore, keep it under say more fire. It's more taxes because everything go up. Tax crime with it. Then you pay bigger taxes. Okay? So you could now move from 641 billion and then you have 1.3 million, 1.3 trillion. And you know, so taxes pushed up there another fees. And you still tell the people, no, new taxes. Listen, generous man. Stop your foolishness, man. Stop chat garbage at people. You understand that, Byron?
Exactly.
If the things them raise, you know, pay more taxes for the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pay more taxes. And that you doing a better. So me to buy something for $100 and a 15% of tax. Me pay $115, right? $115. Now if the thing is from $100 to $200, me still pay the 15% because you know raise the tax. Not $30 more that make
$30 more. Yeah, $30 more. So you're paying more taxes.
So instead of I pay $115 now, something for $200, me I pay 230 feet. Me I pay $115 more dollar for the thing what me used to get for $115. You never know.
But
yeah, double.
The tax.
But this is how vicious Holness has done.
It's dangerous, you know.
When them tell the people, them say, okay, no more new taxes. Right?
Nobody never asks about new taxes. And more taxes people are paying.
But and he's talking from when to when. What he's not telling the people, right? Him just speak half truth. You understand? And half lie. This is the half lie. Now, when he spoke about that, right? You have the tax divided in two categories: direct tax and indirect tax. Right? Direct tax have to deal with, income tax, right? Tax that automatically deduct from your salary.
Yeah, man, your land tax and all them things.
Right? Now, he's not speaking about indirect tax, right? As it relates to GCT and SCT,
right.
Consumption tax. You understand? Because those are the taxes that he lives on. You understand? And increase many of those taxes in terms of GCT, right? And SCT, special consumption tax. You understand?
Exactly.
Because if he wasn't doing that, Andrew Holness wouldn't have a budget of $1.2 billion. You understand?
You understand?
Coming from
you understand?
Billion. So
yeah.
You understand what I said? It is because of those extra taxes, right? In terms of expanding your budget size to 1.3 billion. Remember when time Portia Simpson was operating?
Trillion, yes. 1.3 trillion.
1.3 trillion, sorry. Remember when time Portia Simpson was operating? Portia Simpson was operating at roughly about $600 billion.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When Portia Simpson was operating between the period 2012 to 2016, the budget total that Portia Simpson was operating on was roughly about 600 billion.
Yeah, 641. Yes.
641.
The money double now. The money double. Because 1.3 trillion.
Exactly.
That means 641 and 641. That's 1,282 billion.
Exactly.
So if you forgot 1.3, 82, and the next 18 billion, and I make 1.3. But
yes.
and a matter of fact, 1.3 something trillion.
Right.
So it's more than double. And the man said, no taxes, if we stop it.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Hold on, them treated the tree we know, we're the Titans.
Yeah.
If we say a film professor of a Portland teach we maths, we got numbers.
It looks so.
Stop it. Lied. I have party and them man have family and them want say something where you don't. I said, I remember make him say it quick and then we can.
All right.
Yes, Patrick.
It's up to you and your panelists, the live Beckford and Mystic Sensation himself.
Bless up,
bless up, Patrick.
Lamenting this 4.6 million for retreat by the top executives of the tax, the tax.
Administration of Jamaica. Them same
right.
Yes.
Tax administration of Jamaica. And the question as a Jamaican taxpayer, I am wondering if these people don't have a conscience to see the economic crisis that the country is knowing. When you look at the hospitals, when you look at the shortage of equipment and the police everywhere, roads, everything. I mean to say, these people so insensitive that in the heights of the economic strain that we are in, they are still prepared to spend 4.6 million on a weekend retreat. I mean, them couldn't consider the situation, so they are not prepared to bear any of the burden out of taxpayers' money. They must live lavishly same way, whilst the general populace who pay the tax suffer. I can't understand their insensitivity. So, you know, when I go really stay long, it's just that Lloyd made that point, and we just want to support them and even extend it. That I just lamenting that they might do it is one thing, but to show them how insensitive they are to want to do it under this kind of economic environment. It can't, right, man. They must rethink this thing, man. But I too hard to taxpayers.
Yes, but Patrick, remember, say we deal with criminal government, you know. So government,
yeah.
Yes,
Yes, it extends right across the board.
Zero government. So them self-centered.
And as I say, and you guys were talking about SSL a lot of time in this particular discussion and forum. And I've said to you before, when you talk about SSL and Holness, you must spin it with Nigel Clark telling the public lies, as again Lydie said, that when the thing was fresh and rife, he put on a little performance, you have to call it, a command performance about the FBI involvement. And at the end of the day, FBI wasn't really involved.
Him lie. Him lie. And I mean, I know, you know, but that's why they don't want impeachment, because all them lie either impeach him and them thing there. So they don't need these things, them just lie, them dangerous, man.
And listen, one more, even the beach access must come in the amendment of the Constitution to, you know.
Yeah, because
so a lot of important issues, they must sidestep.
Yeah, that's true.
Because them still have impeachment. Here is Peter. Here is Patrick. Because them still have the land, them, the beachfront, them there. So, and you can remember, we live on an island now. It's an island country, and the people, the master people live in a landlocked country, because it's like them fence you know.
Yes.
And most of them people never fly out and nothing. So when sun are born, you know, now if you run go, you know. You have to just sit down and take sunburn and get black potatoes.
Yes.
You can't go cool off. If sun has strike, your business. Can you have enough sea and you know the river for yourself?
Wrong, man. And, you know,
and that's the island in the Caribbean doing that, you know. No other island, you know.
I know.
Them can't do it.
I know. Right.
This bad. Come over a lot of them places about with us. Go through, we know. We didn't tell a lot of those islands right across the place. So no other island do that.
Our government is strictly not for the people.
Yeah.
And if boy, we can see that, and with you guys keep exposing the kind of criminality. Boy, I tell you, you guys doing a good job, and you only can encourage you to continue, sir. Because we're not dire straight. Thank you.
The Titans are here.
Yeah, man. Respect, Patrick, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Patrick. Because them people would do the Titans there. Them still are going like
no, man. Them are trouble, man. When we chat, you know, let me tell them, the side of the eagle, the side of them, you know, man. So we chat them on the road. What them do some witch hunting, but remember, to me not even know witch. Then can't them have the body for burn that snake.
It's one good thing you can say, you know.
Yes.
When I start working on social media, made that comment, you know. I mean, the private sector, everybody run out on him. And so they will listen to social media, and the fact that they can't come at the Titans, Lonesome Show, Rattigan Show, Jeffrey Show, all of these shows, and come so not tell lie. You know, say, you know, because them listen, and them know say not tell lie.
Brother.
And them can't defend it.
Brother. Remember, say we don't go what we do, we dissect them. You know? If them say we tell lie, that means them tell lie. Remember themselves, we are play and then dissect them. You know?
Exactly.
So, and I might just show me away, not my words.
I know.
Hey, when them see this, them make like snail and with salt.
The fact that them could have run out for Isaac Buchanan and the crime and all the private sector have selective issues with them deal with, you know. You understand? All the private sector don't cry out for the Prime Minister lack of certifying in statutory declaration. You hear the private sector saying anything about that, boss?
Nothing.
Patrick, who you think of the court quota of 25 million US? Which get you to think of? I told you, never 100 US, neither much as you have a million US. 25 million.
The fixed bill and fixed bill and approve that, man. Fixed bill, they tell you, say, within 3 months at the time, last year, March, I remember clearly. He said, boy, it just a paperwork. I mean, I wanted to say, when you arrest somebody, which paperwork you talk about? More than you find, say, inculpable, and you arrest him and then do the way. You know, if you paperwork before you can arrest anybody, and it's about over a year now, you can arrest somebody and not retire without arresting anybody.
And that's a lie, too. So you are telling no, so you are telling lie. Anyway, so we should wrap up on enough time. We have some time and I'll finish place it here.
Big up on yourself, man, and thanks for the time, sir.
Yeah, right.
Big up.
Yeah, man. Titan for the rest stuff. All right, so here this Titan before we take in this. When I correspondent, I know we have a lot of correspondents. Did I watch TVJ since night? Yeah. And a tourist lady saying, come to Jamaica and earn your PhD, meaning patrol dodging. It was quite painful to hear her as a tourist describing the state of the road when you exit. Yeah. So the tourist
PhD.
Because if you can't drive when you're there, Jamaica with the dodging.
Patrol dodging.
Patrol dodging.
Yes. PhD.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, but you know, I want to say something, you know, as we were discussing new taxes. Him bringing new taxes because most of them trivial act when put in the Road Traffic Act, when never exist before. They were put in there in order to claim new taxes for the government.
You're right.
New revenue.
You understand?
Right.
And you know,
revenue plus tax.
new revenue, yes.
And them new, some of them new.
Them new. We never see or learn of some of these Road Traffic Act. We never see or learn of that. So we know say this money is one of the biggest con artists that go around.
Exactly.
And we can't wait for the day when we grab this con artist and put him in the right place where he belongs.
Exactly.
And all who around him like all fix it barely. Yeah. Man of cloth. Him for the right there so too. Nigel Clark for the right there. Tough tongue. Boy, I don't know, you know. I mean, boy, I mean, I could have beg the authority to hand you over to me personally, you know. I'm sure you people deal with people, you know. Because I don't see people, I don't know, I really understand the deep passion we burn, you know. And just that burning we have inside of me to see how you kill all the people down at Jamaica there. Me I tell you, you know, man. It's an inferno, me I put you in, you know. It's an inferno, man.
Yeah,
man.
Can them have the people them in an infirmary, in some of them dungeon there in Jamaica. You can't get no because you can't carry my UK with you, you know. You might get
mad.
You might be back in one of the GP or one of the
yeah.
And of them places you let them down, you know.
Yeah, man, at them places you put them people, man.
Put them in place just bill, man.
Because I remember me, you know, that little young man there in a KPH, you know, we're crying out for the aid, a tough tongue, and Andrew Holness, as it relates to him suffering pain where he undergo. And nobody come to that young man rescue.
Zero.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't hear if he, you know, survived the ordeal or him deceased. But I know that was not looking good as it relates to that video going viral around the world. So we have to understand that these people are some evilous element we have in our society, and we need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of them.
Of course.
And I mean, you know, I can't wait for the transformation of government take place next year. Because me I tell you.
Sorry, my brother, we have around 6 minutes in our time. Because our time went out so quick you can't believe it. So, Lied, And you wrap up. I mean, them I want to play a little thing with Marky G because I tell the people them say, when if you look at people CV now, but I'm going to use that and play with Marky G before we wrap up. But go through now, make a wrap up now.
Yes.
All right, in closing, I just want to say, you know, it has been a turmoil week in Jamaica, and I've seen some videos circulating with police, men and women, abusing Jamaican citizens. And it's time I'm saying to these police counterparts, remember what you're there for. You're there to serve, protect, and reassure. And we just want to do the work professionally, because watching that video with that female constable pulling that woman here and that male counterpart, he should not have put his hand on that female that was being accosted by his female counterpart, because a man cannot arrest a female. So what he should have done, he should have called for backup in female to come and assist that other female in arresting this woman. And based on what we see, it shouldn't have gone there, because you can't remonstrate people to exercise them views or them rights. From them down physically abuse you, you can't stop the word where I come from them. So this thin skin thing within the Jamaican constabulary force, it have to stop. Yes, Byron.
Yes. For me, the essence of the Titans, right? We're glad that we have the Titans come together as it relates to dealing with good governance, right? Checks and balance, and making sure that we are always reflecting the truth. Now, as it relates to where we are at this time, and having our leader, a prime minister, right, who in dire strait, right, as it relates to the level of corruption, right, based on the allegations and right strong, right, investigation that would imply, that would suggest, right, what we have been speaking about. And at the end of the day, right, we want a good governance system. We want to know that we have a government who care about the people, a government that deals with the politics of inclusion and not exclusion, a government that respects its diaspora, right? Particularly where the diaspora is holding the background and the backbone of the economy, right? And we want most of all that a government must lead as it relates to honesty and integrity. Now, if we are to ask that, based on what the Prime Minister seems to have involved in as it relates to no clarity, as it relates to his statutory declaration, we can't have a leader. What a leader like that would be telling our future generation, that it is okay, right, to hustle from the Jamaican people, right, living on the backs of Jamaican people. No, this is just cruelty. This is 100% pure evil coming from this government. And so then we want to show the comparison between this government, right, and a Mark Golding-led government. A man that decided that, okay, I'm going to venture into the politics, but I want to be clean and I want to be transparent. So I am not going to complicate my business with the politics. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put my money, I'm going to put my business into a blind trust, because I am not going to mix up the politics with my private affairs. Right? No, Andrew Holness didn't have a business to put into a blind trust. Right? Any business that Andrew Holness has seems to be the taxpayer's treasury. Right? And we know, you understand the damage of that. We have a healthcare system, right, that is terrible, depleted. And yet you have the Prime Minister who is saying that, you understand, Tufton is doing a good job. Well, I mean, obviously tell you who the Prime Minister is. Even when, you understand, in the art of evil, he's defending that. Notice that there is no one, as it relates to the Petrojam situation, right, the amount of corruption that rigged this government. Andrew Holness has no one being accountable. And so then, this government is really and truly a garbage government that deserves to put into a truck, go to the Riverton City and dump. And I yield back. Go ahead, Rick.
Right. So I have more on the marketing because I tell people have to look people now when you have to look on the CV and everything. So I'm gonna play this before me just even though I look wrapping up.
Golding was born in 1965 in Kingston, Jamaica. He's the son of Professor Sir John Golding, Jamaica's first orthopedic surgeon, and Lady Patricia Golding, a career public servant. He attended Mona Prep and Campion College. He studied law at Oxford University and graduated with first-class honors. He also attended the Norman Manley Law School, and he got the prize for the most outstanding student of the class of 1987 to 1989. He got the Commonwealth Scholarship to the University of London for a master's degree in commercial and corporate law. He's married to Mrs. Sandra Golding, and they have 3 children. He was called to the bar in 1990. He's partner in one of Jamaica's leading law firms, Hart Muirhead Fatto, since 1993. He's consistently rated internationally as one of Jamaica's leading commercial lawyers. He's co-founder of Jamaica's first investment bank, Daring Bunting and Golding Limited, in 1992. He's co-founder of Proven Investments Limited in 2010. He served as director for a number of leading companies in Jamaica, including Grace Kennedy, Bank of Nova Scotia Jamaica, Kingston Wharves, and DB&G. He served as director of Food for the Poor Jamaica. He's chairman of the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation, now called the Sir John Golding Rehab Center. He is president of the People's National Party and leader of opposition from November 2020 to present. Mark Golding was appointed to the Senate in September 2007 by the Most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller. He was Minister of Justice from 2012 to 2016. He was responsible for managing the 2012 to 2016 government's legislative program, and he championed numerous reforms to improve the efficiency of the justice system and strengthen human rights in Jamaica. He has been a member of the National Executive Council, NEC, of the People's National Party from 2007 to the present. He has been a member of the Constituency Executive of South St. Andrew since 2008. He was Vice Chairman of South St. Andrew since 2011 to 2016 and became Chairman of South St. Andrew since July 2016. He served as Treasurer of the PNP from 2009 to 2012 and then in 2017 to 2018. He's been an executive committee of the PNP from 2009 to date. He has been opposition spokesperson for industry and commerce, justice, and finance and planning during his parliamentary career. He pioneered Jamaica's ganja law reform, for which he has been internationally recognized. He's leader of opposition business in the Senate from 2016 to October 2017. He was chairman of the Public Accounts Committee of the House of Representatives from November 2017 to November 2020. And he's member of Parliament for South St. Andrew from November 2017 to the present.
All right. So, say a big time. So, let me tell you one thing with the Titans, right? I'm going to tell you right now. And the Titans, them, see what I know, back up that. Honest. It's where you see the Titans now, you might have see with that and that and that, but our aim, you two lie, have to make sure all it to account. Because I have to send my phone to go to prison. These are the Titans. I'm not joke with them on that time. Remember, when you see me come here, so about you and your minions. You understand? Because I will go, remember you tell us, let me just play it, because you asked if you do this. So we come to you, I'm going to play it, I want you to just listen. Listen. So nobody blame nobody else. Listen, yeah. Listen. I will tell him, sir, him ask we never come to the work. You know, listen.
Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert.
All right, so you ask me, Titans will come to anything, you know. So, you know, so let me get up and go blame everybody else, but then blame himself. So we are making a play. One more thing, make it here. Just hear this Holness. Just listen again. Look at Holness. Just listen Holness. So when we're dark, and you will come fine, you know, because you ask you for raise the voice in unison. So that's why you see how you farm the Titans. You make we farm the Titans Holness. Remember,
yeah, we just oblige him with what I'm asked for.
So why you come to me with that foolishness, you know? You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want the right side that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
All right, so Holness, remember, that is not my word.
Not my word.
We have to follow his advice. We are going to follow
that will do himself for it, but we'll come together and we'll hold the government accountable. And
we'll come together right here, sir. Right here now we are together. We'll come together, not the Titans.
You know what I'm saying now? So in can't tell me not now go blame.
No.
Let me say, can you have some idiot and millions, you know? Marky G, when we not talk to Marky G, for the way yourself favorite advice in unison.
Yeah.
You can't say it and hold you accountable.
Yeah, really
and talk against you with the crime and everything. And you say, we elect prime minister, yeah, and not stop with foolishness out for hold you accountable. You say it. So, right. So we are grant to your wish.
Yeah, man, we oblige him, man. Diligently oblige him. We diligently oblige him and grant him a request.
I feel request. I want to
yes.
Make it funny, make him hear because all them they don't think, you know, it's politics. No, you ask you to do this for you, we are doing it, you know, we oblige. Yes. You understand? You ask us, and you say if we come together, and there comes the Titans.
All right.
Well, you're accountable.
Yeah, here.
You know, because you ask me. So I forget some people, you know, where the Titans can we never remember people can buy way out and give me a chapter on you know. And like we're sorry for you, you know.
We are not for sale. We're priceless items.
You understand? I can play this now because I remember say the conference I come up.
Jamaica Diaspora Crime Intervention and Prevention Task Force, in association with the Global Jamaican Diaspora Council, presents on the 26th of July 2024 Jamaicans and Friends of Jamaica. Join us in conference as we speak against corruption, crime, poverty, failed healthcare, poor education, and injustice in Jamaica. This takes place on the 26th of July at 1320 Ellesmere Road, Ontario, Canada. This conference starts 3 till 10 p.m. Guest speakers on the day: Wayne Lonesome, Will Rattigan, Mystic Sensation, Herb Nelson Jr., Aromatic, Sister Maria, Jamaican Carlos, Dr. Rupert Francis, Jeffrey Tavares, and more. This is going to be a very important event for all Jamaicans and friends of Jamaica. Don't miss this event if you care about our country. Jamaicans in the diaspora, we can make a difference.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Everybody, we'll go over there, man. Yes, Anjo, we're going to throw. Listen, man. Remember your call with the service now. We are doing the service. Remember, the Titans are here to hold you.
Definitely.
And your government accountable. Yeah, and your minions.
Yeah, man,
no, yes, man. Go play this now. People, enough saluting because
right.
yeah, tell you.
Yeah, man.
Titans.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Hey, hey, when Andrew hear all that Titan sound, yeah, you know him tremble. Just